of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Fuck, let's do this. Morning, everyone.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Ant's got no voice.
Yeah, that's good for a radio show.
It is, though, man.
When one of the hosts can't talk.
No, it's good because the ladies will get a little moister today.
Yeah, ladies.
A little moister?
Yeah.
A little more moist?
This is terrible. I was hacking like a maniac yesterday and last night. A lot of coughing going on.
Yeah.
It's the tail end of that cold thing that I had.
Yeah.
Apparently from everybody I've heard that has it, you get this bad cough when it's done. And that lingers for a while. And now I was really coughing last night and woke up this morning to Kenny's phone call. And I literally was trying to tell him, okay, I'm up. And I was like,
oh, my God.
Kenny, I'm up. Kenny. It's terrible. He's getting me some tea with honey. You want some tea with honey? Yeah, fucking terrible.
Maybe you got the whooping cough.
That cold comes back, then you lose your voice for about 3 days. That's great.
Perfect for the weekend.
Yeah, I don't care about losing my voice for, the weekend.
Yeah, because who the fuck talks during the weekend?
Yeah, this is my job.
My voice is perfect by Monday because I don't say a word during the weekends.
Why bother talking? There's no one to talk to.
People stare at me and go, why aren't you talking? We listen to your show every day, but why aren't you talking now?
Because I talk all week.
And I so badly want to tell them all because I talk a lot and I just want to not talk.
Wouldn't it be nice to not talk from 6 to 10 in the morning just to not have to talk?
Really?
Like, we have to talk. We can't just sit here.
Why not? We've tried everything else. Let's just try that.
All right. I like it. Let's do that.
We should both go silent and see who breaks the silence
Who
first.
fucking gets too nervous and starts chiming in. Isn't there that stupid thing, though, where, like, if there's no sound, something kicks in?
Yeah, that's why we always, in the past, when we play the silent game, we make slight noises to keep the processing going. I get more complaints from the fans lately than usual about like customer service, and I want to turn on my fucking XM unit. One guy, he was hilarious on Twitter yesterday. He was like keeping track of how long he was on hold with customer service. He's like, I was trying to sign up for your show. They don't know your show.
They didn't know it.
And then he's like, all right, I'm 20 minutes in. And then I checked my Twitter a little later. All right, I'm 40 minutes in, and I'm still on hold trying to get your show. Why is it so difficult?
Why?
Then another guy's like, I rent the same car all the time with XM. I can't get your show. Another guy yesterday. The app. It would have been nice to listen to Brewer's stories, but it was looping every 10 minutes. I can't get your show.
Can't hear it. Can't get it. The app doesn't work.
Right. I gave up, so now I found a place where I can listen to your show for free.
Well, yeah, see?
There's a whole thing going on, it seems. I don't know.
There is word about anything we do, like compromising their content.
Right.
Yet they fucking have people running to other content because,
right.
They can't fucking get the show.
My dad got a new car and hasn't been allowed to sign up for our channel until after his trial subscription is expired.
What?
He can't listen to the show.
Why?
Who's dad? Your dad? Yeah. Wait, your dad has a new car?
It's just his excuse. Doesn't want to listen to you.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Doesn't want to listen to you and the fucking broken lizard guys.
Oh, God.
They weren't bad.
No, they weren't bad. You did a very good job.
We would have never had those guys on our show.
No,
That's a fair
never.
statement. That's fair.
Fucking never.
Farva. But Farva was on. That's
but you're playing this wrong. Like Sam's got those parents that are obsessed with Sam's radio
with their
career.
boy.
So
they actually have an XM home unit in the house.
Yeah, so they must be losing their minds that your dad can't get the show in his new car. Why can't he? He got a new car with a.
Yeah.
But we come with XM.
No, he got a new car with a Sirius unit, and so you have to sign up for the Best of XM. And then he called, and he was like, I'll pay for the Best of XM. I know I have a free subscription right now. And they said, no, you can't have it.
Wait, people can't People can't sign up for the service until their trial is over? Their 6-month trial?
That's what he said. He said
that would be the craziest thing ever.
Why?
He said I said, why aren't you listening in the car?
Because
and
a lot
he
of
said they won't let me.
Because a lot of people, when the trial is over, they're just lazy. They kind of like the service, but at that point, they're like, I'll get to it eventually. But
so
if you got
like it,
if you got a guy a week, 2 weeks in, going, holy fuck, I do like this. I want to sign up now. Why?
Right.
Why isn't that possible?
Or once the trial thing ends, he's just going to say, re-up me whatever I have. Just re-up the thing.
Yeah.
Not gonna think, oh yeah.
Yeah, let me now get a special fucking channel thing.
I wonder if that's true. Your dad's a pretty smart guy, so I would assume that he tried some workarounds.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps that mustache in check. He's not,
Well, he certainly does. That's a job in itself.
Right.
I saw Sam's dad recently, and I said, "Look at you, ahead of the trend. All the fucking Brooklyn hipsters are now not only are they growing mustaches, because the mustache thing has been around a little bit now,
Right.
It's come back a little bit in the last year or two, but now they're going with the fucking fancy fucking tippy tip mustache thing with the wax, and some of them are putting a little curve in.
Handlebar mustache.
A little bit.
It's being used in the Heineken ads, I think, right? The Heineken ads where they have the old timey fight guy, and he's got the big handlebar mustache.
Do you like that Heineken ad with the
where the guy's walking in with the chick? The music's playing. It's pretty good.
It's so catchy. What kind of music is that?
I don't know.
Howdy hoo. Does he go hidey hoo?
I don't know.
Can you find that really
kind
fast?
Of wacky fucking music.
And I don't even know what the commercial's for. And I finally, because I was watching the stupid fucking Knicks.
Oh.
And that ad came on, and I was so fucking pissed. I was like, wait, you know what? At least I could get something out of this. What is this for? And then it's the Heineken logo at the end. I'm like, oh, okay.
Is that where the guy walks in with the chick?
Yeah, and it's like,
and they're walking through everything, and music's playing.
I can't do the impression, but can you find it really fast?
I don't know which one it is. I don't know how to search.
It's for Heineken. It's their latest commercial, and it's like very ethnic. It's like an ethnic, I don't know, like cool dance club, I guess. And he's walking through all cool and shit, and this music's playing.
Very cool.
And I fucking love the music. You didn't watch the Knicks, right?
No, I did not.
This fucking team, so frustrating.
What happened?
Well, you got Carmelo Anthony. Do you really want me to break it down for you for a second?
Well,
you don't really.
No, you're talking to the audience.
Carmelo Anthony is a very talented fucking basketball player, but he doesn't really know how to play with anyone else. He's a fucking ball hog who sucks in the clutch. I know the Knicks are out 3 starters, but I fucking wish they could trade him. And then you got Stoudemire, this selfish piece of shit that punches the fire extinguisher. And then, if I was him, I wouldn't show up at Madison Square Garden. He's sitting on the bench in a sling, knowing everyone knows why he's in a sling. It wasn't because he was doing battle on the court. It's because he's a little fucking pissy baby and punched a fire extinguisher, taking him out of the entire series.
They made him show up.
You think?
Yeah. It's like, I don't give a shit. You're showing up. You're fucking sitting on that bench. And you're going to stay the whole fucking game.
Right. And it was funny because there's a lot of hate for LeBron James, so there were a lot of asshole chants at the game last night and bullshit when there was a bad call, which is hilarious because the announcers don't even acknowledge
they
that
make
you
like
can
it's not
hear
happening.
Clear as day through your TV, asshole, the whole crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, why don't the fans at the Garden fucking point at Stoudemire and call him an asshole?
Oh, he was wearing a suit.
Because he guaranteed us that we weren't going to get through this series. He guaranteed us.
And I guess last night proved that point. What happened?
Oh, yeah. They almost looked good in the first half and then fell apart. And then fucking King James, LeBron James had 30 points for the night and just fucking lit it up in the fourth quarter. Yeah. He had more points in the fourth quarter than the entire Knicks team. And then you got Jeremy Lin on the bench with those wacky glasses. All he needs is the buck teeth to look like a stereotypical Chinaman.
Really, he's looking like a.
You didn't see his glasses yet?
Like a joke Chinaman.
You know those glasses that they used to make fun of the Asians by having the horn rimmed black glasses.
Right, yeah.
He's sort of wearing those. I'm like, well, you might as well get buck teeth while you're at it. But we're not supposed to say chink in the armor. Don't make it so easy for everybody.
That's
no, those aren't it.
Yeah,
he was on the bench with his like, I'm just hanging. I need to see glasses. I mean, the Heat were going to be pretty tough to get past. Anyway, but fucking Stoudemire, what a fucking they're all selfish fucks. They don't know how to play with each other.
Oh, boy.
Stoudemire doesn't know how to play with Anthony. Anthony doesn't know how to play with anybody.
Well, that's true.
So, whatever. You got the picture of him on the... No, those aren't... Well,
That's
but
close.
you can kind of see, right?
You can definitely see.
Don't they look like those Chinese glasses you get?
You used to get them at novelty stores years ago when they were novelty stores.
Right. Well, that's what he chose to go with.
Some friggin' Asian woman yesterday. Holy fuck, man.
Where? On the way home?
Expressway. Yeah, I'm driving and left lane. Someone was stalled in the left lane, which I never understand in moving traffic.
Right.
Like, it caused a traffic jam because they were stalled.
Of course.
But initially, they must have stalled and just stopped in the left lane. Now, if you're cruising around at highway speed and you're in the left lane and you have a problem with your vehicle,
you have time to get over.
There's plenty of fucking time and momentum to get the fuck over.
Especially the time when you're on the highway. There's less cars.
Yeah.
Maybe in rush hour, maybe you can't make that move to the right, but certainly when you were driving.
Of course. There was nothing going on until they stalled in the left lane.
Right.
So I never understand that. So everyone starts drifting over to the right. I go all the way to the far right lane, and I'm ready to zip past everybody. And this Asian woman is in front of me. She literally jams on the brakes in front of me to let someone else in.
Wow.
Like you don't let someone in when we're all merging over and getting, but you're just going.
Right.
You know, they'll get in when they can. She jams on the fucking brakes. I jam on the brakes. My backpack on my passenger seat goes flying onto the floor. I was cursing. Then I pass her, and there she is. Ugh, fucking face.
Most accidents are because these people just don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't know how to drive.
I would be all for making it really hard to get a driver's license.
It should be very hard.
I'm serious. It would be a pain for all of us because you just want to get the fuck out of there. You know, you want to answer.
Sorry, that's
what are you crazy?
That's fucking blazing hot.
That's like fucking throwing lava down your throat.
Great. There goes my tongue. Holy shit.
We'll get through this.
Oh my God.
Do the Knicks need new coaching? I don't understand. If all the players can't work well together.
Woodson is. I think he's a pretty good coach. I really do. He has a pretty damn good record since he took over for the
But he can't get these guys to figure out their chemistry.
It's all about Anthony and Stoudemire. See, the whole thing, if you really want to break it down, the only reason Jeremy Lin had a chance to become Jeremy Lin, he was just a player before that, was because, don't forget, Carmelo Anthony was out that entire time.
Right.
Carmelo Anthony was out the entire time when Insanity happened. And then when, he came back in, everyone's like, oh, boy, how's this going to work? And people were like, I don't know, we'll see. And guess what? It didn't really work as much as it did when Anthony was sitting. Fuck. Why did I get into the stupid team again?
Because Linsanity.
Why? I took a decade off. It was nice.
Linsanity got you. Everybody was all caught up in the Linsanity. You can't blame yourself.
And then Stoudemire's just telling people, no, I'm going to play Game 4. And the coach was like, really? No one has told me. They had to fucking put his muscle back together.
Yeah, he's not going to be playing anytime soon.
Not only was it a severe cut, they had to work on his muscle.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but, but your boy is down forever.
Well, that's the big sports story today.
That is way bigger.
Mariano Rivera.
Way bigger.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
We got the audio of him in the locker room, really bummed out.
He's pretty bummed out.
We really need to play that today.
ACL. Well, as they say all over the news, he's shagging. He was shagging fly balls in the outfield.
The funny thing is, quickly, so many people today going, why was he doing that? I guess he's done that his entire career. I did not know that.
Apparently he would do that the whole time. His whole career, he liked to fancy himself an outfielder, I guess. Right. I don't know. But, yeah, he went down, and it did not look good. He fucking broke my knee, man. Broke my knee, man.
Yeah.
And they're saying very well could be a career ender.
Well, because he said this was going to be his last year, I think.
Yeah.
Or he was strongly hinting this was his last year.
Yeah.
So now he's out for the year, so it's kind of crazy to come back next year. But he might want to try to come back just because I don't think you want to go out the way he did, shag and fly balls in Kansas City.
One of the greatest closers of all time, and then you end your career like that.
Yeah.
Instead of, getting the last out in the World Series,
something, right?
Something huge. Yeah, that's a shame.
So we got the audio of him in the locker room. He was bummed out.
I am bummed.
Everyone's playing it today. We should get that audio.
Yeah.
It's a big, big story.
Poor little bastard.
You don't have the Heineken commercial?
Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But it's got to be on YouTube because it's just a cool sounding fucking song.
Yeah.
Guy has I think he's got one of those thin mustaches.
Thin mustache.
He's walking through with the broads.
He's walking through and everybody knows him and loves having him there.
You know, I don't even know what ethnicity, excuse me, he is.
I'm not sure what's supposed to be.
Is he Arabic? Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe Spanish. I don't know.
Maybe Spanish.
No idea.
Your father's full of shit, Sam. Very easy.
Oh, it's an Indian song.
Do what he's trying to do.
Called what?
The one with Heidi Who?
Jaan Pichan Ho.
That's his name.
John Pichan Ho. What?
You put that in the YouTube.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's like
if this guy's wrong, I'm bouncing him out of my room.
Oh boy, that wouldn't
I
be
don't
nice.
need that shit.
There it is. I think. Let me hear this.
That's it.
The stupid thing is catchy, man. Oh, this is the long version of the song, maybe.
Very old school. Sounds like Quentin Tarantino music.
It's a cool beat. It is old school, but updated.
Yeah. The hell? Why are the credits rolling?
Where's the guy though?
जान पहचान हो
Yeah, this is it.
जीना आसान हो
I don't know why I like
पहचान
this.
हो
What is going on?
जीना आसान हो
I like it. What is this for?
Well, they used part of this for the Heineken commercial. Actually, this isn't the video of the Heineken commercial.
No.
But they used this music. And they used that one part.
जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो
I like it. That's pretty cool. Why is this a movie or something?
I don't know. It's just the video they made.
Yeah. There's some Mia Wallace shit going on there. This chick dancing.
That's all the vocals right there. That's all you get.
Yeah. That's it. Dun, dun. Is it, Bollywood?
what is
Bollywood? Bollywood?
Is that Bolly?
Is it Bollywood?
I think that's some Bollywood.
Might be.
Yeah, this is a scene from the 1966 Bollywood movie Gumnam.
Is the song that old?
Gumnam.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's an oldie.
It's fucking catchy as all hell.
Yeah.
It got my attention. Heidi Who? I'm liking weird new, not new to me. Weird new fucking.
Yeah.
I'm finding some cool
Weirdo music.
like the Cramps. I know it's an old band, but fuck, I'm all about the Cramps all week long.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because that one song we play.
I just don't
played,
like the name of the band.
The Cramps.
Yeah, I don't like that. It hurts. I don't like cramps.
We don't. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
So this is what went down with what's his name there.
Oh.
You were shagging that ball in the outfield.
What happened? Well, I mean, I grabbed myself between the grass and the dirt, and couldn't pull my leg up and twisted in.
Holy fuck!
Got
Wait,
some
wow.
ACL torn, actually broke, and some meniscus also. So.
Did you know it was that bad as soon as you did it?
No, I thought it wasn't that bad. I mean, I was walking a little bit.
Oh, he's bumming.
But,
Oh God, yeah.
no, it's torn. I have to fix it.
You shag balls have been throughout your entire career. You've always been known for that in the outfield. To
Shag
have
your
this
balls.
happen,
I think this
doing
broad
that,
is scared she's going to get
that's
punched.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely frustrating. For you.
Well, I mean, I won't say frustrated because I mean, I don't want it any other way. I mean, if it want to happen like that, well, at least happen doing what I love to do, you know. And shagging, I love to do. I mean, if I had to do it over again, I would do it again.
You love shagging.
Nice.
No hesitation.
That sounds funny to people in England.
Yeah.
Reasons why it happens, you know. I mean, you have to
That's like
say
saying,
that.
yeah, I like fucking.
Right.
Really like fucking.
So, I mean,
Fucking balls out there.
now we just have to.
Probably do that in cricket.
Yeah, yeah.
Just fuck
Right?
Balls.
Yes.
Stupid cricket.
I'm fucking some balls out here.
I haven't talked to the doctors yet. I haven't.
They just want him to cry. That's why
I
they continue
know.
to ask questions.
And that's the somber voice.
Yeah, they're waiting for the breakdown.
So your career is over.
Yeah.
Tell us how you feel about that.
It ended in Kansas City
pray a little bit.
Yeah.
Before
while you were shagging balls.
Shag your balls.
When will you fly back tomorrow?
No, I want to stay with the team. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Just
good.
wanna be here
Bum
for
everyone
the
else out.
Yeah, so they could all
go
look at
home?
you and go, oh.
You guys
How about you go home?
So we could watch a reliever come in and give up the fucking game.
It's not easy situation, but
As he has his leg up on something.
Right.
How about
Like
you go
it's
home?
popped up on a cooler.
How about you go home and hang out with Stoudemire? You're bumming everyone out.
Physically and mentally.
Well, I mean, it's more mentally than physically. You know what I mean? You have things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You let just the team down.
Well, you didn't do that, sir.
Because Sosa says so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he gone?
Oh, they finally
Oh,
got
because
him.
letting the team down.
Yeah, they finally
That got him.
They finally got him. One more question. Who's going to ask it?
Come on, ask.
Let's go.
Do you think to yourself, why did this happen or anything like that?
No, I never will second guess that or
You should ask them about teammates.
question the lower.
You know, how would the teammates'
For a
reaction?
reason, and
What do they say?
They
just
blew
have
it.
to deal with it.
Well, do you think he'll come back to pitch again?
Oh, see, there it is.
At this point, I don't know.
Oh boy.
At this point, I don't know.
Do you feel you're letting your team down?
We have to face this.
All the guys that depend on you.
And on how long the rehab and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that depends on
Oh boy.
how the rehab is going to happen, you know.
Oh boy.
From there, we see.
Any dead relatives you want to remember right now during this? Just anything they're trying.
Yeah.
Anything.
I left Kansas City with 2 bad knees.
Yeah.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees
Yeah?
and a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
What happened to that?
That's a tough dream. I don't know if
happened
that
to that
came
dream?
true, man. 2 bad knees? No way. No
I
way.
thank God this dream came true.
Oh, ow. Oh, there's the Heineken commercial.
Yeah, go back to that.
Yeah.
Go back to
that. Ah, yeah. Couple going into the club. Asian people. This looks like Blade Runner. Everyone's happy to see him as he walks to the kitchen. Just wants some Heineken. It's a powerful horn section right there. There's Asian people dancing around like crazy.
This is a different commercial.
Is it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Whoa.
The whole Asian team.
He helps the guy with his comb over. Oh, the magician guy, the creepy magician. He's a real hipster, that guy. Fucking hipsters. When did the hipster become, like, popular?
I don't know.
Right after emo.
After emo? If you're emo now, you're really stupid, right? Emo is so done.
So
जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो जान पहचान हो जीना आसान हो.
What's he saying?
What does that mean?
Goth.
And it's a different singer.
Yeah,
So it must be a really old song
it is.
that they're lip syncing to.
E-Rock is claiming that song was used for our Greg and Tony show jingle.
Oh, really?
That's what he's saying.
All right.
I have it here if you want to hear it. Oh.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says
Well,
a lot of things.
well sure. We want
She certainly does.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
It's close.
Similar horns.
I forgot about that lame fucking.
Yeah, we've done a lot of lame shit.
Dr. Norton.
God, we've done a lot of lame shit.
You have not. That's not lame. That's funny.
I cannot believe the temperature of this tea. It is
very hot?
crazy fucking, like run a steam turbine hot.
But they use very hot water to make it.
Man,
Yeah,
That's the
apparently.
trick.
You could get a lawsuit going, man.
Oh, yeah, spill that shit all over me.
Let's just chill out today, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just,
I'm game.
how do we do that?
Friday chill show?
Yeah, man, let's just chill.
Okay.
Oh, you had something on hipsters?
Yeah, what the
You
fuck
can't
is
be
with
a-
the hipster?
You can't be a hipster if you're a hipster. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't acknowledge that you're a hipster.
Right.
No, everything's
Because these
gotta be
people
very
like
ironic.
walk around and like, oh, they're hipsters. You're not that hip if you're in the hipster category now.
See, some people
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Some hipsters dress like hipsters to be ironic because they don't think they're a hipster, but they're dressing like a hipster,
They actually
not
go-
realizing that makes them a hipster.
Hipsters never want to really acknowledge that they're hipsters. Hipsters hate hipsters.
But now it's a category.
Yeah.
And they're all in it together.
Hipsters hate fucking
So
hipsters.
so now where are the true hipsters going to go with this?
Hipster.
Because, I mean, you go to Urban Outfitters or something, you could get your hipster fucking outfit now.
Hipster gear.
Fuck yeah, you can, man.
Well, the true hipsters just run off from emo, which was just a runoff
Emo.
from goth. Kids.
See, that's why I think I was
You know,
on-
by the way, who the godfather of goth was? Anyone? Anyone?
Cal Ripken Jr.
No, not the godfather of goth. Anyone?
I'm going to go with Bear Grylls.
No, not Bear Grylls.
Loki from Avengers?
No, it was Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
The godfather of Master Poe.
I like John Cusack.
Yeah, he was good. I thought it was going to be a real lemon.
Let's just play weird music today.
You want to play some strange tunes?
I don't know.
Have you heard Jack White's? We could play Jack White's
I
whole
love
new
Jack
album.
White.
Have you heard the album?
Big
Is it
fan
weird?
of Jack White. I haven't heard the new stuff.
No,
haven't
it's
either.
really good. Have you heard 16 Saltines?
Is that the hit they're pushing?
Why don't we sample
Second
that?
single,
Why don't we
yeah.
sample that track?
Let's just sample music today, man.
Yeah.
You know what I want to hear? For real?
What?
Willie Nelson doing that Pearl Jam song.
What?
Because I went to YouTube, and then, of course, they
no.
have to have a whole video with a link to go somewhere else and buy it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
of
just
course.
fucking play the stupid song.
Is it Dr. Gay approved? Because all things Pearl Jam have to run through Dr. Gay.
I'm hearing really good things about Willie Nelson doing the Pearl Jam song.
Yeah?
Which one does he do? Just Breathe or
Hang on, this is the
Oh,
first
Kitten
song.
Cam.
Jack White?
Yeah, this is an advertisement, though.
Oh,
What do you mean? What does that mean?
This will just be 15 seconds.
It's being used for an American Express commercial.
So you'll actually hear the first
Fuck, don't
part.
we have Jack White in the system?
He said, Eric said I should look it up. I don't know.
No, but you should
we're
look
having.
it up.
I think we're having delay.
What's he
issues
busy
again.
doing something?
I think we're having delay issues.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean we're having delay issues?
We've been having some delay issues.
We're just hanging today, man.
Yeah. I like Jack White, man.
I love
Man.
Jack White.
He's
Yeah.
the greatest.
Yeah.
that
I
is-
could tell. Like, I've never heard that song, but I could tell I would like it.
Wait till you hear this.
Like, that doesn't even really have to grow on me much.
Listen to this.
Oh,
It's great.
oh boy. Dr. Gay in studio.
No, Jack White. You can't
can't
go
even-
wrong with Jack White, White Stripes, any band he's kind of done. The Raconteurs, even.
Yeah. Man. Look at these hot girls. Oh, it's a flying Negro child. What a video. I'm digging it.
It's awesome.
Definitely liking it.
Absolutely.
I will buy this.
You should watch his web stream show from last week.
Oh, yeah?
At Webster Hall.
Pretty
Oh,
goddamn
really?
good.
Gary Oldman directed it.
Oh, man.
Gary Oldman directed
Why
it.
did we know about that?
It was everywhere. It was a very big story.
Oh, I'm out of touch. I would have went to that show.
The whole thing's on YouTube.
I was waiting for like the just haters. It's
Yeah.
like,
You
this
can't hate
song
Jack
is
White.
so generic, it's sad.
Who said
Is it really?
Enough with the haters.
Okay.
Just go find something else, please.
I don't know. Fucking music snobs. Can't just like something because it sounds cool.
No,
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's generic. This is so fucking something.
And then you ask them what they suggest, and they're just going to suggest whatever generic thing in their genre they like.
Exactly. And I heard the first Raconteurs album. I liked that too.
Absolutely.
I like this.
Jack White and Dave Grohl.
Sorry.
Keeping rock and roll.
Right.
Jack White's better.
That's pretty good.
Hey, man, you got Anthony Kiedis in there, too. He's trying to keep rock and roll going.
Yeah, well.
And you got Mick Jagger going to be on SNL.
Oh, man.
Hosting and performing.
That's supposed to be the Rolling Stones, but they're not getting along right now.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. They're...
Keith Richards mad at the inflatable fucking shit on the stage still?
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
they got issues, man. I mean, because it's the 50th anniversary. If in a perfect world, they're supposed to be rolling out a huge tour this summer, but they're not getting along.
happen.
So now they're going to hopefully delay the 50th anniversary, even though that'll be the 51st anniversary. If that doesn't tell you they're not getting along,
Wow.
You don't blow off the 50th anniversary.
No.
So, Mick's like, fuck you guys. I'll go on SNL and do the Stone shit without you.
A lot of cash.
But no one's talking about that. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
That's so obvious that the Stones were supposed to be doing that spot. Maybe it'll be a surprise and then the whole band will come out. Maybe. I don't know.
Never.
If they could work it out.
Woo! And everyone will scream. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, this is great.
Maybe Keith Richards.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the White Stripes live?
No.
Oh, my God.
No, I have not.
Braggart. Don't be a braggart.
They're not doing it anymore. You missed it.
Well, no, but just seeing Jack White would be, good enough for me.
Amazing.
Yeah, I want
You
to.
ever see
That was
White
fun
Stripes?
when we. Yes, I did.
Huh?
They're good, right?
That was fun when we did that Raconteurs thing years
man.
ago.
Yeah.
We're just
that?
hanging out with Jack White.
Yeah,
That was pretty goddamn cool.
really cool. I remember I texted Sam because Sam he wasn't our intern anymore.
serious.
But I knew that he was such a Jack White fan, and I was like, hey, we're doing this thing. We can get you in if you want.
What did he brag about? That he was what, with Scorch?
Probably, yeah. He's like, nah, I got to do some.
I got some pretty fucking
Not
great
some brain
television.
some
Not
Fake
one.
emails, so I missed Jack White. God damn it.
Fake.
Not one of our best interviews, by the way.
Jack White's a tough interview.
It was. He's a tough interview.
It's too cool for the room.
It was done through K-Rock. We were in this weird studio, and we didn't even know how to pronounce the band.
I remember
they were
that.
We were
Brand
obsessed
new.
with. I even said to Jack White, "Is it Raconteurs? Is it Raconteurs? What is this?" And he goes, "I don't know."
Yeah, I'd be very intimidated by Jack White. He's
Very
he's
tall.
a tough interview.
But still,
Well,
very tall
that's not
man.
what would intimidate me.
Oh.
but
No, that's right. He is tall.
He's very tall. Very
he's muscular.
can we hear the Willie Nelson song?
Yeah, sure.
Is it
I haven't heard it.
Dr. Gay approved?
I haven't heard it.
You know,
song?
it
I
might
don't
be
know.
all hype, but a lot of people are talking about
Jam.
this. Pearl Jam. Is he doing Just Breathe?
Is he trying to do a Johnny
Yeah,
Cash thing these
that's
days?
It's only 50.
Have you heard the new Eddie Vedder single? It's very good.
Oh, boy.
No ukulele, right?
Rrrr.
No, I think it's an acoustic guitar. It's
And
really
is it a
good.
Pearl Jam song or is it
No,
an Eddie
it's
Vedder
an
song?
Eddie Vedder song.
But isn't Eddie Vedder Pearl Jam? So I mean,
Yeah,
I mean those other guys could go, no man, we're Pearl Jam too.
We're Pearl Jam
But as soon as you
too.
hear that Eddie Vedder voice, that's Pearl Jam.
Damn it.
It's called Skipping. It's very good.
What are we doing? Yeah, Willie Nelson, Just Breathe, which is an amazing Pearl Jam song.
Eddie Vedder sure loves it.
Sings it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very tired.
All right. A little very country sounding.
Yes, I understand that every life must end.
Oh, boy.
This would be Willie Nelson's Hurt song.
Yeah.
As we settle on, I know someday we must go.
You know what? Willie Nelson sounds exactly like he did 20 years ago.
I'm a lucky man to count count on both hands the ones I love.
I don't think Willie Nelson is a good singer at all.
You don't like him?
I never thought he was.
Wow.
He's not a singer. He just kind of.
But he's got that
tells a
unique
story.
voice. I like Willie Nelson.
I don't like unique voices like this.
Bob Dylan.
He just sounds like a guy that can't sing very well.
Just breathe.
Oh boy, I'm not feeling.
You don't like it?
I'm not feeling.
Well, you don't like when they slow it down. You don't like slow songs, really, right?
I don't. No, that's not true. But
no,
yeah, I don't like his voice at all.
It's an amazing song.
He's sounding like fucking.
Under everything, just another human being.
Eddie Vedder hits this out of the park every fucking time.
There's a rumor that Pearl Jam and Foo Fighters are playing Central Park this summer.
Really?
That's just a rumor. But
shit.
No.
How do we go to that show without having to wait online for 8 hours? These fucking concerts they put in Central Park, because they look close. Right. You got to see what happens.
Crazy.
People line up 2 days in advance just to get into the park.
Because they close down like all the entrances. They have like 2 places to get in.
Yeah, they put up fences and shit where they corral you all the way to, where is it going to be? On the Great Lawn or whatever?
I would assume. I mean, it's just a rumor.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you know how many movies are going to put this song in?
Huh?
Oh, it's already been in a bunch of movies.
This can definitely go in a movie.
No, Eddie Vedder knew what he was doing.
In the end, this could be one of the greatest Pearl Jam songs ever.
Well,
you don't think so, Travis?
You could certainly
I wouldn't put it in my top 10.
Oh, it's in my top 10.
Wow.
Easy.
Whoa.
Whoa. Difference of opinion. Whoa.
Whoa. What do you think of that, Bubba? What do you think?
That's a good song.
Did you hear Jack White's other song?
What is it?
Love Interruption? This is the ad again.
Oh, enough with the ad.
You've heard the song.
Hey, can someone fucking burn this shit for me illegally? I want to listen to the Jack White stuff.
Buy the album.
Gary Oldman.
Because free is better.
Yeah, free's better always. Doesn't matter
Jack
how much
White.
money you make, free's better. Now go get me
pennies.
a free version of this.
A pittance?
Yes.
So Gary Oldman directed this to look like an old Nirvana video.
No, Gary Oldman directed the live concert that they did last week.
I thought I saw directed by Gary Oldman.
Well, yeah, that was the ad for the concert.
All right.
Pay attention.
All right. What's he got, kabuki makeup on?
Yeah, he kind of likes that white skin look.
Who's the black broad?
That's his bitch for this song.
Yeah?
Yeah, where do you find these bitches?
He does he's doing 2 sets per show on his new tour. One is completely backed by a female band, one is backed by an all-male band.
Right on.
Loves the aesthetic.
Where do you find these black bitches to sing for
It's like
you?
being different.
Springsteen had one.
Yeah, he had a black bitch.
Springsteen had a black bitch come out, and man, they could sing their fucking hearts out.
They teach him. I don't know.
Where do you find them though?
There's got to be some kind of warehouse.
You think?
Yeah.
You think there's
Green
like
Girls
a
Warehouse?
special school for the black bitches?
Yeah.
Black bitches.
Black backup singers.
Yeah.
Do they come from the South or Harlem? Those are the only 2 places I'm
that's
thinking.
true.
Some kind of choir.
I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
Mississippi.
They started in church.
Yeah.
Singing in the church choir.
Wherever there's a church,
Exactly.
there's black bitches.
Yeah, black bitches.
Very cool.
Man,
All right, man. We're just gonna chill today, man.
We're
can sing
definitely
their
got to
asses
chill.
off.
We're just
I can't even
chilling.
talk. This is terrible.
Really? It's getting worse.
Okay, well, no, I could feel it, but it's also like if I start coughing, it's going to feel like a fucking spear through my chest.
Really?
Yeah, I could tell.
You know what? Know what we should do? We should do the cloud guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love the cloud guy.
That'll make me feel better.
I love the cloud guy. The video has to be on our Facebook page by now, right?
It was up there yesterday.
You got to go to our Facebook page.
Clues.
And then you should watch his other videos.
Squeer. Yeah. Squeer. This is one of the best finds from Danny in a couple years. Danny, one of your best finds in years.
Sorry?
Remember yesterday you weren't totally sure about this?
Cloud guy.
This is one of your best finds in years.
Fucking cloud guy.
And you find good shit all the time.
Well, it was funny because me and Travis were obviously going through and looking at his other videos.
Yeah.
And I guess some of the fans were doing the same thing too, because I was getting tweets about somebody making a hole in the cloud. A hole in the cloud. in the cloud.
Hole get bigger.
What was that?
Hole get bigger. Can we play that one? Is it worth playing?
Yeah, we could play it some more. I don't want to play too much of it because I don't want it to get tired before Jimmy gets back. But because he needs to hear that.
Yeah, he needs to hear it.
Give us one more though today.
All right, I'll definitely
Just
grab
one more because this guy is a great find. Once again, here's the guy with the cloud square. How do you spell square?
It's definitely SQW.
SQW thing? Square. I don't give a fuck if we play this 5 times today.
There's a lot of A's in it, though. I don't know exactly how many.
Yeah. All right, here it is again. Joe DeRosa is going to help us out starting next. Stay there.
This is a weather control psychic cloud control video by T. Chase. See this cloud? I make videos where I'm able to control clouds by my psychokinesis, psychic power. I'm making this in recording this September 2010. See this cloud? I'm going to try to turn this cloud into a square-shaped cloud. Make this cloud into a square-shaped cloud. By psychic power, turn it into a square-shaped cloud. Cloud, become a square shape. 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 Cloud, cloud, become a square shape. Turn into a square shape cloud. Turn into a square shape cloud. Turn into a square shape cloud. Cloud, become a square shape cloud. Cloud, become a square shape cloud. Turn into a square-shaped cloud. See the clouds become more a square shape? Cloud, become a square-shaped cloud.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
10 soldiers and Nixon coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. 4 dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been done long ago.
Getting topical. With the Sex Man.
Hello, Eric. How you doing, Eric?
Good morning. That's the real shit.
How you feeling there, sir?
Feeling all right.
Kent State, I guess, right?
42 years ago today.
42 years ago, man.
And Neil had to write a song about
yeah. The National Guard, man. That's how they ought to treat the fucking Occupy Wall Street people. Fucking unload on them. Just open fire. Open fucking fire.
Just shoot them?
Shoot them. Just fucking shoot them.
Shoot them in their cocks?
Right in the cocks.
I don't blame them. I don't blame you.
And then what? Have like a song made after that?
Yeah. About how great the fucking National Guard was for shooting Occupy Wall Street.
Jeez.
The song now would be like System of a Down or somebody.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any. Who is our Neil Young?
We don't really have a.
We don't have our Neil Young.
A folk singer. Do we have a folk singer these days?
It might be Eddie.
Eddie Vedder?
It might have to go to Eddie Vedder, yeah. By the way, Joe DeRosa's in studio.
Yes.
We're just chilling today, man.
I know.
We're keeping it fucking low key.
Yep.
Ant's voice is a little shot and a little hoarse.
It's
so we're all just chilling, man.
It feels good in here. It's a good vibe.
It is good fucking chill vibe. Just hanging. It's not much going on. We don't care. You know, I'm ill-fated.
We know we gave him a great week of radio, so we know he could just fucking coast.
Just fucking
to the weekend.
Hang, man.
Yeah.
I'm a little bummed out right now. Well, I found out that the Haley Mathers pictures are fake.
Yeah.
That's not Eminem's daughter. On the intratubes.
Was the internet a buzz about this?
The internet was a buzz.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's some very hot chick right there. Look at that.
I could have told you that wasn't her.
Yeah?
Why?
Because I remember seeing pictures of her when she was younger, like with him.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, she's. I mean, she's.
We're waiting for your.
I'm scared to. I don't know. That was going to sound really negative.
She wasn't going to turn out that hot.
She's a cute kid, yeah, but Jesus Christ, that girl looks like a fucking model. Man.
Yeah.
She's like a young model, right?
She's awesome. I don't know who that is that they faked and said it was Eminem's daughter, but whoever the fuck that chick is awesome.
It's a great gag.
Yeah.
Everyone was buying into it, but Joe DeRosa is here to say that Eminem's daughter is going to grow up pretty ugly.
A pig. He said pig butt-faced ugly.
That is not.
That's our job to read between the lines, Joe.
Yeah. We'll fill in the blanks, Joe. You just sit there.
Yeah, you relax.
We'll let everyone know what you meant.
We're professionals. Just get in the back seat. Let us drive this baby.
That's not what I said.
You're good.
Yeah. But I mean, man, that's that girl's. I don't know, what is that? She looks like a fake. She looks like she looks like clip art. That girl, that doesn't look like a real person to me.
Oh, I bet she looks like a real person in real life. That's for sure.
With all the moving parts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys are talking about her cunt, right?
Yes, and her tits,
her tits and her cunt.
ass and her pussy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kaczynski was given 4 life sentences plus 30 years.
What?
Why do they do it that way?
Yeah, well, it's
ridiculous.
It's like, and you're not getting out.
Well, how are you going to survive 4 life sentences? And then if you survive that, you get 30 years on top.
4 life sentences. You come back from the dead, you're in jail.
In jail 14 years.
The miracle. If a miracle happened and you came back from the dead, they would be like, get the fuck back in.
That's
gotta lock you up. If you do it again and again, you're still going to jail.
That's one of my favorite Richard Pryor bits.
What did he say?
Yeah.
When he goes, he just says like, this motherfucker had 3 lives. This motherfucker had triple life. I mean, if he died and come back, he got to go to penitentiary.
Yeah, he got to go to penitentiary.
And then he goes, they're my kindergarten. You let ass know what you did last time you was here. Get the fucking penitentiary. It's the Gene Wilder bit, where he talks about when they were shooting Stir Crazy. The thing, where he's wearing that red suit. Do you know the special I'm talking about?
Sure, of course. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can't tell when you get.
Well, I'm good. Chill out. We're chilling today, man.
You guys get quiet
because sometimes we like to listen.
We're actually very rare, though.
We're actually. I mean, at times we talk all over each other, but we're good listeners on this show.
You are.
And we allow you guys to fucking say your shit.
What?
You looked so peaceful just now.
I'm chill, man.
It's chill today.
I could hear that Willie Nelson song playing again.
Yeah.
You look so calm.
Didn't that suck?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know.
I liked it. Eddie Vedder's version or Pearl Jam's version.
Willie can't sing. Willie's a terrible singer.
Yeah, were you the one that said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it sounds like your dad. It sounds like when your dad waltzes your mom around the kitchen and is singing to her.
Does that really happen? My dad would waltz my mom into the walls. At first. Fucking row.
Your mom's name is Roe too?
Yeah.
That's my mom's name.
You got a Roe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No bullshit.
I'll tell you when
my dad's name was Asshole, as far as my mom was concerned. Hey, asshole.
We had Willie Nelson in when we were at WNEW. It was one of our. I'm telling you, one of my career highlights. Willie fucking Nelson on our show.
That shaky voice thing going.
Remember, he was just getting high in his tour bus waiting for the interview, and he came up, and he had a guitar that had a hole in it. He's played it so much, and he refuses to change out his guitar.
He would fuck it.
He would fuck it.
Yeah, he would fuck his guitar.
And he had
maybe not.
He
would fuck it.
He had everyone sign this guitar, but he still continued to play it. So like, just legendary people that signed this thing. You can't even see their autograph anymore because he played right over it.
Yeah.
And a huge hole in it from, playing.
Where was the hole?
Right where you fucking strum.
Oh, from his pick.
Yeah, right below the strings, I guess it would be, right?
Richie Havens had that in Woodstock.
Oh, my God.
He was playing freedom, 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 and he had a big fucking hole in his guitar.
But after that, I started getting into Willie Nelson a little bit.
Yeah?
He was promoting an album, I think, with Emmylou Harris at the time, maybe.
Maybe.
And I kind of got into it for a few months.
All right. I respect the man.
What about Always on My Mind? You're always on my mind.
It's that crackly, shaky voice, like Joe said, just like your dad trying to sing a song. It's terrible.
Well, he's older than all our dead dads, so.
But he's just horrible.
How old is he now? He's got to be pushing 75 easy.
Yeah.
I think he's about 75.
Another commercial. You sure find all the commercials on the YouTube.
I was going to say that was Willie Nelson. That threw me off. What? You're always on my mind. Yeah, he does. It's the Bob Dylan thing.
Yeah, Bob Dylan's another one.
I love Bob Dylan.
Cannot sing.
Not as much lately because of his voice, but
maybe I
piano player.
He was old back then.
Look how old he is there. How old is this?
He's got to be 30 years old easy.
Is it really?
82?
That's 1980 fucking 2.
I nailed it 30 years ago. And he already looked old.
He always did just look like a scraggly
Just looks dirty. Like he should have one of those, a stick with a bandana tied to the end of it on a train car.
Yeah, he looks like, he should be playing harmonica, singing Jimmy Crackhorn.
Yeah. Look at his hair, though. It's like not all gray.
His beard is gray.
His beard is gray, but the hair on his head isn't.
30 years ago,
he's an old
gray
fuck.
beard, man. But he wants us to throw corn oil in our tanks or something to drive around?
Are you kidding? Is he one of those?
Soybean oil, some kind of oil.
Corn oil in your fucking car.
But
I'll put your corn oil.
He
Give me
believes
gas.
in it. He believes in it, and some of those truck drivers are fucking buying into it.
When I pound down the fucking gas pedal, I want to fucking launch that vehicle. I don't want to sit there sputtering with fucking canola oil falling out of my exhaust pipe.
I think the problem is there's not a lot of gas stations that are offering this service.
Yes, and I'm pumping that out.
What kind of oil? Come on, truck drivers, help me out. You put some of that shit in your tank.
I think it is. It's like corn oil, right?
Is it corn oil?
Yeah, something like that.
Says we don't need the Middle East. We got corn, and we can make it into oil.
That's all you need, Jack.
That's right, Jack.
That's right.
Biodiesel.
Biodiesel.
Yeah.
What is it made out of?
Diesel and oil.
Well,
I think. I don't know.
No, but what kind of oil? We know oil.
It's made out of
It's
diesel.
like salad dressing oil, though. It's really weird oil. Help me out.
It is. It's corn. Yeah.
Was it corn?
I think it is. It's not soybean oil. Shut up.
I said
I'm just
soybean
yelling
oil
at.
as a
No,
joke, 'cause
I'm
I
yelling
didn't
at
know
people.
what it was. Hey, Joe, how was your sleepover with Roland?
Oh.
See, Joe's now in Philly for a little while. You went over that whole thing last time you were in. Things going okay down there?
Yeah. Things went all right, and my mom is recovering.
Oh, good.
Well, you weren't talking about the fact that it was your mom last time.
I know.
You were keeping it very vague. You went home to help your mom out.
Yeah,
She's
but
going through a thing.
I read online that Everlast left he's in this new rap group, and he left the group because his daughter was sick. And I was like, well, if Everlast can announce that his daughter is sick, I can announce that my mom was sick.
Pretty.
Everlast is way more famous than me.
Your mom had a major operation?
Yeah, she had a major operation, and she's recovering. She's doing better every day, and
Good.
She's on her feet, and she's moving around, and she's doing well. So it all went well.
They get everything out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So all is well, but she's still gotta just get physically 100% back.
And
to
you're
where
there
she
to
was.
help out.
Yeah, and I'm there for moral support and that whole thing.
You're a good boy, Joe.
Yeah.
You're a good boy.
You must be an only child.
Thank you. I am an only child.
That's why you're helping.
I am an only child.
See, if you're in a family of 7 like me,
You pawn it off on somebody?
Pawn it off.
Things happen.
It's,
you wait for someone else to step up.
well, it's been...
I'm here to tell you I waited for someone else to step up. And that guy in my family is a fucking saint. I'll tell you that much.
The coolest part has been getting to tell my mom like who exactly is saying how's your mom doing.
Well,
and it was cool to get to tell her, Mom, Opie and Anthony asked how you were doing.
There you
and
go.
said they hope you're doing okay.
Yes.
Mom, Colin Quinn texted me and said, Mom, David Tell called.
David Tell.
Oh.
It's just a cavalcade of comedians.
It was nice.
Who's not on that list?
Yeah.
Is that what
was
you're
the
getting
whole
at?
list. That was everybody.
That was everyone right there.
Wow.
No, Bobby and Billy. You know what I mean? It's like these are all
Oh, Jesus, Joe.
people she knows.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe. How's your mom doing? Is she all right?
Jesus.
Come on.
Joe.
Come on, what?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
It's fucking, I'll tell you, the fucking banks. That's where the fucking cancer's all coming from now.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry from the money. Everyone knows the money's what's giving people disease.
The money's dirty, Joe.
Because that's how they fucking get you, DeRosa, okay? They get you in the fucking hospital. There's no gold to back up the fucking dollar anymore, okay? And you're fucked. Don't buy a fucking house. Okay?
Illuminati. Fucking Illuminati.
You're on the hamster wheel, Joe.
You're on the hamster wheel. Go ahead. Be
going round and
part
round,
of the
Joe.
problem. Be part of the fucking problem.
They've all been really tremendous, and she knows all of them. She knows some of them from meeting them, but like most of these guys, she just knows from hearing of you.
I need to know, were we the best, though?
The biggest names?
Not the biggest names, but the most caring out of the group?
I'll tell you, I'd actually...
What an asshole.
We're the most caring, though, right?
Actually, your sibling was the most caring. The one that stepped up in your family. He reached out. And
Well.
He probably would, too.
his radio show fans were really supportive. No, but actually, I would very sincerely like to say this on the air. The fans of this show and the fans of the You Know What Dude podcast and the fans and just fans of my comedy, whatever, all together, the whole pool of those people, I've received literally an absolutely overwhelming amount of messages on Twitter and Facebook and email from people saying, we hope everything's cool. Like,
they can be all right.
It's really fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, these bastards, they're good eggs when it...
These pieces of shit, let me tell you.
They're really good eggs when they eat.
They're great. These dick bags.
They understand the difference, which I like.
Well, so thank you to anybody listening. I mean, it's really impressive. Jesus Christ,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's what they want, dude. That's what they want. They got you connected over fucking email. They're reading all this shit. That's what they do. Oh, somebody's sick. Start sending fucking emails. Remember, you used to send a card. That's how you used to fucking do it. You used to hand deliver a fucking card. Nobody knew where you were, what you were fucking doing.
Now you're groveling, Joe. Jeez.
Look at Anthony trying to
try not to fucking cough. It's
all right?
terrible.
I am so...
He's got a really bad sore throat.
Can I speak freely? I won't. Not full disclosure, but we were supposed to hang out tonight.
Yes, we were, yeah.
I am so fucking sad about this right now that we're not going to have our fucking night tonight.
I am too. I really am too.
I'll tell you what, all I wanted to do was get loaded with you.
I know.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay in the city? We'll go get drunk.
No, I
still get loaded.
I can't.
Get loaded.
I'm so going fucking home and just crashing. I feel like shit. I had that stupid fucking cold, and now this cough won't go away, and it gave me a sore throat because I was hacking like crazy last night. And it just chewed my fucking voice up.
You sound bad.
It hurts.
It's
like literally like ow.
And then he drank really hot tea.
And I burnt my tongue from Kenny's fucking lava that he brought me.
Because he doesn't notice any of that stuff.
No.
Kenny's a robot.
Hot. Yeah.
I just knew it wasn't cold. It's biowillie.com, by the way, if you want to learn about diesel.
Oh, great.
Diesel fuel made out of corn or something like that. Speaking of money, we're getting close to getting rid of the penny finally.
Yes.
Oh, it's about fucking time.
Pennies are just annoying. I guess Canada is rolling out their last penny today.
Yeah. And
Canada finally realized, the penny's stupid.
They're going to phase it out of circulation within a few months.
And they want to do that in America, but I don't know what they're waiting for. They say it costs more. This is why the government, it fucking drives me nuts. It costs more to make the penny than what it's worth.
Yeah.
The government can't even figure out how to make the penny cheaper.
It's so,
literally make the penny cheaper.
It's so dumb. It's so fucking.
That tells
dumb.
you a lot about our government.
Well, stop making it out of fucking copper or
I
whatever.
don't think it is
What's
really.
it made
It's
out
like
of?
zinc or some shit now.
Yeah,
I don't even know it's made. It's like no copper in that anymore.
Yeah.
Make it out of fucking plastic or paper. Who gives a shit? Nobody's going to
Paper
use them
pennies.
anyway, you know?
I actually get mad when they give me pennies back at this point. I'm like, just round it up.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Round it
You
down.
Don't
I don't give a
fuck.
shit.
How about Starbucks? You're not a Starbucks guy.
No.
These cunts. A tall coffee at Starbucks in New York City is $2.01.
Are you serious?
And guess what?
Oh, boy.
9 out of 10 times they won't let you fucking slide for the penny.
They won't?
No.
What the fuck are they doing?
Give a penny, take a penny.
And a lot of times I'll take
take a penny.
I'll take the penny right out of their fucking tips and I go, here's your
Oh,
fucking
man.
penny. And they'll look at me and I go, trust me, I put a lot of money in your tip jar over the years. I don't want 99 cents back because you guys have decided to make it $2 and a penny. Who does
that's
that?
fucking ridiculous.
That's just, they're fucking with you.
Whoever works at Starbucks, you call up right the fuck now and tell me why you do that, because that's so fucking ridiculous.
Exactly. And
Plus-
don't call up. Can I just say?
Oh yes.
Don't you fucking call up and say, "Hey, I just work there."
Right.
It's not my rule. All Nazis march for Hitler.
Yeah. I was I was in Cleveland and this happened.
Just following orders, right?
The only thing that was open in Cleveland from 6 in the morning until probably 2 in the afternoon is Starbucks in the city. So it's $2 and a penny, right? I'm like, I throw the $2 down and I have the standoff. I wanted the guy to ask for the penny. Guess what? The guy asked for the fucking penny, and I went, are you serious? And he
What
goes,
a
yeah.
cocksucker,
So I had to pull
motherfucker.
another dollar out, and then I got the 99 cents.
That's always good to have a pocket full of fucking change.
A pocket full of 99 cents.
These sons of bitch bastards.
Oh man.
These goddamn motherfuckers.
You know,
fucking ridiculous.
And then down to the other picture, you fuck. There.
You fuck.
Leave it there. Just
Well,
gonna look at her and gawk.
So I don't even understand how you justify 201.
I would rather have it 220. Jesus. I would rather pay more.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah, that's an asshole fucking
$2 and a cent.
If you
How do you even say that? $2 and a penny? I don't even.
$2.01.
201, I guess, right?
If you run a register and you don't let a guy slide I say this, you got to let a guy slide up to 4 cents.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah, easily.
That's a bold statement.
Easily.
If it's 04, once it's 05, then it's like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're saying it's so there's more money to leave for a tip.
It is true. You're not going to carry that
It's a
change.
cup of coffee.
But you're not going to carry that change with you. You're going to take the handful of change and then whip it into their tip cup. But you won't necessarily do that with a dollar.
And I do tip, but it's more the annoyance of the whole thing. If someone makes me something, I give them a tip.
This is a fucking problem, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Just do a fucking Starbucks, dude. Okay.
Jesus. I go to a vegetable juice joint every fucking day, and they're making this thing for me, so of course I tip them every time. And you always have the older lady like grabbing her change or looking for change so she could pay for it perfectly. I'm like, these guys are working for you, man. Fucking give up the change.
Is there anything worse than being behind an old... I mean, and I have sympathy for old people, but just being behind an old person paying for something... And just their questions.
When they go, I got the 28 cents, but now they have to look through that wallet that has a million fucking pockets in it.
Oh, their fucking
So they're trying to
hands are
figure out what their
hands are fucking shaking. Their transparent skin and blue pulsating veins. Their hands are shaking. They get everything, and then they get it. They pay for it, and you're standing there. Now they're repacking their fucking giant pocketbook, slowly putting shit back. It takes the whole transaction's done, and it still takes them forever.
Are you like me, where you get close every time to knocking the wallet right out of their hands?
Fucking.
I've had these visions.
Oh, I've had visions of how much
time.
a jaw would shatter just hitting it. Like, imagine an old person jaw. You just come around behind him, bam, clock him in the jaw.
I want to knock an old lady purse out of their hands so badly.
My fantasy is always because they'll just cut in front of you like you owe it to them.
Yeah.
Like it's my fault you live to fucking 98. Go fuck yourself, right? They'll just cut in front of you in line. My fantasy is always punching them in the soft part of the back of the neck.
Oh wow!
Oh, Jesus,
Right against the head, and Jesus Christ, John, fucking Jesus Christ, and it just splits open, and I see their brains slide out.
Oh yeah,
that's always been my.
That is a good one.
Everyone's saying so. There's more change for a tip, but it works the opposite for me. I'm like, you know what? Out of principle, I'm putting the 99 cents in my fucking pocket.
I always dump
Sorry.
that is a brilliant strategy, though. I throw that change into that fucking cup every time. I can't stand carrying that pocket full of fucking change.
And you can't do it anymore because you got like your iPhone in there and shit, and you can't fucking just like dump change in with the iPhone. It's gonna scratch up the fucking thing. So you'd rather just get rid of the fucking change.
I got a special pocket for my phone.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
What pocket is it?
It's my left front pocket. It's my phone pocket. My keys go in my right pocket.
You ever make a mistake and put your keys in the right, and you're like, oh my god, I just trashed my fucking screen.
The other thing, it costs 3 cents to make a penny. This is what our government does. They can't even figure that out.
Odd.
Then how about you get rid of the fucking penny?
This country just stinks.
Well, now we got
Jesus, Joe.
Now we got to choose between Romney and Obama. Lucky us. Lucky us. Romney or Obama.
Two fucking
lucky
doofs.
us.
Two goofy politician douchebags.
Like it's the way I watch people blindly pledge allegiance to both of those men. It annoys the fuck out of me. Like, of all the years, I wish they had some fucking redneck fucking third candidate coming in from left field. It's this fucking year.
Yeah.
Just somebody else for me to go, I like that guy. You know what I mean?
Anyone but these two. Anyone but these two. I will vote for fucking Romney, though, because I have that much of an aversion to Obama.
Yeah, I understand why people are going to vote for whoever they vote for, but
I don't.
But it's a lesser of two evils thing.
This great country of ours,
someone.
and this is what we got to pick between.
It's a dog and
it
pony
amazes
show.
me.
Yeah.
It's a dog.
There weren't better candidates, really.
Jesus, Joe, it's a dog and pony show.
it's a fucking.
I love fucking her.
Yeah, they tell you to go fucking vote. What do? You go out and vote? What do they got in the voting booths? Cameras. They know where the fuck you were. That's how they fucking do it, dude. This is Bert. This is the way he sits to it. He's going on a fucking rant.
When he's on one of his rants, he leans way back in his chair like he's pontificating. He's holding court. Dave.
You know the star.
No.
You gotta go, Joe.
No.
Sorry.
I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I'm obsessing about the Starbucks thing. So seriously, what you were about to say was way better.
I was gonna
because some asshole now is going, why don't you just carry pennies around? I don't know when I'm going to Starbucks to get my $2.
Why would you
carry pennies around?
You fucking idiot.
I'll also carry some leeches in my fucking pocket for when I get sick. You fucking goddamn medieval asshole.
Didn't you? We're all in agreement that we don't like carrying change. So now I'm going to leave the house on purpose with change in my pocket?
Yeah.
My whole goal throughout the day is to get rid of my change.
Get rid of the change. That is the game.
If I come home with no change, I'm so happy.
That sounds like a Seinfeld bit.
But it's real.
That's all every day is. It's getting rid of your change.
But I can't justify giving them all 99 cents, so I take the 99 cents. And then guess what? I actually give more money to homeless people nowadays because of the change issue.
Yeah,
I'm always emptying whatever I have in my pocket change-wise for the first homeless guy I see.
I'll take you a step further. I don't like carrying ones.
Really?
I don't fucking like it.
It is annoying.
I don't like when they build up.
No,
because you need a few ones to make sure you don't get too many ones back.
Yep.
This is very Seinfeldish.
All right.
And your ones build up because every fucking cunt wants to make sure they get a tip. Oh, sorry, dude. All I have is 1s and 5s. Really? So you get a tip at fucking Wendy's, you asshole?
Yes.
How about when you buy something in a tip atmosphere, and they just assume that you're going to tip, so they like break that 10 down to 10 ones?
Yep.
That's when I don't tip. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm actually a really good tipper. I know I get a reputation on the show, but I really am. But when they play those games, that's when I fucking chisel them back and go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I've snapped at guys before when they start handing me the 10-1. I go, stop. I'm going to give you a tip.
Right.
Don't give me all ones right now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So fucking irritating, man.
They do that at the strip clubs, too, man, where you get a beer.
Well, you need the ones.
And then they just deal all the ones. Yeah. because they know, you got to give it to the ladies.
Well,
Beautiful, you ladies.
At least in a strip club, I get something out of it. It's like if I tip, I get to come in my pants, possibly.
Like Roland.
Where
Roland made cumsies at the strip club.
Yep. Did he make cumsies?
Twice. He came twice.
And then wanted to go to another
in the
strip
back
club
room
on the way home from the strip club.
He was taking girls back there
Roland
like
rocks.
crazy in Cleveland.
How much did he spend?
He said like was it 300?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
But it's Cleveland, so you got a lot for
Cleveland, Cleveland strippers aren't really demanding that much cash. To tell you the truth. Cleveland stripper. That just sounds depressing, doesn't it?
He must have got full penetration for that money.
Oh, so you're living in Cleveland. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm dancing.
Right.
I was in fucking Peoria, Illinois once.
Oof.
And actually, I had a great time out there. It's actually a very fun town. But I went to a strip club, and I remember the lap dances. They were like to go in the. It was like $20 to go in the.
Standard.
But I remember being annoyed. I'm like, that's how much it is in New York. Fuck yourself.
That is true.
Like Peoria, it should be $7.50.
There is. You are right, but there is no There's no difference no matter where you are with strippers. It's going to be $20 a song.
Yeah.
Shit like that. It's like when in the old days when you used to just buy a joint. It was $1. No matter where the fuck you were, no matter how good or bad the weed was, it was $1 for a joint.
You used to be able to just buy joints?
Oh, I remember the kid in school. He would the guy that would deal the weed would have his cigarette pack, and it was full of joints, and he would just open it up and be like,
$1,
what do you want? And you'd look, you'd squeeze, and go, yeah, I'll take this one. And you'd give him $1.
I was too scared to smoke pot in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
I was constantly smoking pot in high school.
I was too scared.
Constantly.
I needed to graduate and get away from my home life. I couldn't fuck that up.
I was terrified of it.
I knew 18 was coming.
Yeah.
I knew I had a fucking split. And I didn't want to ruin that by becoming a pothead.
Pothead. I was such a pothead.
Then when I was free and clear from my mama, I smoked pot in college.
I was terrified of it, but I was terrified of it for I looked down on it. I was like, it's disgusting that people do that. It's so I really looked at it like a drug.
No, I didn't look down at it.
And then after a solid 2.5 years from from late junior year all the way through senior year, all the way to the end of my freshman year in college, of every single person I know smoking it, I was finally I want to try this. And I did, and I was like, oh my, I love you.
Okay.
I smoked it every day for 4 years after that.
Now I see why.
Yeah.
So everyone's smoking this. It's pretty good.
So you're a Rocky Horror guy.
No.
You were a Rocky Horror guy.
Oh my
in
God.
high school,
I hope
weren't you?
not.
What do you mean?
You went to the midnight shows, didn't you?
No.
And acted out the fucking movie. You were one of those guys, aren't you?
Look, I went to the midnight premieres of all 6 Star Wars movies and the shit like that, but I wasn't a Rocky Horror guy.
I'm just bringing back a bit from earlier this week. We hated Rocky Horror, and we finally admitted it to everybody that it was the most overrated thing when we were growing up.
Terrible.
It fucking stinks.
All right, so you're on our side.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They know it stinks too. I mean, that's why people like it, though, right?
I don't know. Some people get so
man.
into it, and they're acting out the parts in front of the screen. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's the first time a bad movie got that following, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
Cult following, as they like to say.
Yeah.
But they weren't being ironic. Is that the proper use of ironic there?
I think they were. I think it was
You think they were being ironic?
I think so. I think it's it's so cheesy and gaudy that it's great.
That we can goof on it to make it more entertaining.
They figured out a way to make it more entertaining.
We just thought they were all a bunch of fucking assholes.
You knew you didn't need to hang out with those people. Actually, I just knew.
Well, you guys would know better than me.
Oh.
I'm talking
we're older?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
I know. The truth hurts.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I'm talking like I was there. Was it ironic at the time, or was it, or people were
No, they're still doing it to this day, though.
I think
you didn't have kids in your high school going to Rocky Horror.
No, but dude, I lived in Norristown, Pennsylvania.
It was massive.
It's not
growing up. It was massive.
Yeah. A lot of people went to that stupid ass shit.
I come from a very not diverse part of Pennsylvania. It was there's one type of bar. It's either the cover band bar or the sort of Guido-y dance club kind of bar. or like the sports bar. That's it. Those are your three choices. It's like there's no.
Would everyone get off at the mill on Friday and go to the bar? Yeah, exactly.
Billy Joel.
Bang, clang.
We're going to do this again?
Yeah.
We did a whole Bob Seger thing the other day.
Oh, you did?
Oh, fuck
yeah. Come on.
What was it?
Night Moves talking about how firm those tits were. But we all just made believe he wasn't singing about tits. About the points up high and
Bob Seger's
firm. And
we realize Bob Seger really doesn't like the fact that he got old. He just reminisces about, going in the woods and fucking girls and when he used to hang out and drive his car and
get cheap beer.
Shit like that.
Dude, he makes it all sound so pained. Like,
here
I go on the road again. He sings it like he's going on a horse. It's like, oh, is it tough in your air-conditioned bus with the wine cellar under
Why
it?
didn't we do this?
You fucking asshole.
You're nailing it. Yeah, man. And his fans are like real blue-collar guys losing their fucking appendages at work.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, real tough job you got there, Bobby. Bobby Seger.
You know what? He hasn't seen home in a while. He's on the road.
Yeah, it's a
on
tough
the
life,
long
man.
road.
Here I go, fucking these groupies again. Oh, these blowjobs are getting me down. Here I go, $1 million a night.
How about we do the song we're talking about, E-Rock?
That's great.
Please.
Yeah, E-Rock, how about
turn
that
the
one?
page, because you probably don't know it.
How about turn the page? Holy shit. Yeah.
Metallica's version is awesome, but I still enjoy the original just as much.
It's an awesome song.
It really is, but he is bitching a little too much.
Strung out from the road. You're driving 16 hours. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But why? Hold on, let's break it down.
16 hours he's sleeping. He's in his fucking nice bed.
But break it down. Why is he driving 16 hours? For what reason?
To play his music, man.
Play his music and fuck groupies. And have maybe a little fucking pot.
He makes it sound like he's fucking trucking pig shit around the country.
Well, it's the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? A lot of guys saying like, hey, you look like a chick.
Look, all right, he's got the Lonesome Highway.
Yeah, listen to the pained fucking vocal.
Listen to the engine moan.
Oh, boy, this is bad.
You think truckers love this song?
The engines, dude. He's singing about his tour bus engines.
Yeah.
You think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. He's just fucking some girl. He's fresh off of fucking.
Right, he's gonna
back on his bus.
He's gonna have a girl to replace that girl within hours.
Yeah.
The way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing there to do.
You just fucked.
Literally.
Wash your dick.
When you ride 16 hours, there's nothing to do. Let's rephrase that. When your bus driver's driving you 16 hours and you're kind of bored in the bus.
Yeah, but you turn on the TV.
Oh, he's on the road again. That means he's very successful, by the way.
Yep.
There's a lot of bands that wish they could be on the road again.
Live version?
On the stage.
Yeah.
I never heard of
that. The live version.
Yeah, what's this like?
I never heard that before.
Russian-y dance thing under it.
Good job. Live version.
There's only 2 live versions in there.
I don't want the live version.
One from back in '72 and one from Live Bullet.
I think the only version is a live version. I think the original version
is right, but it's the live version we all know.
Yeah.
It's a little different, I think.
Hang on.
I got another great one for this ongoing trashing. Wait, we should also do that fucking song. What's this other song? Just take those old records off the shelf.
Old time rock and roll. Just called it old time rock and roll.
Oh God!
Shut your face, Bob Seger.
But I'm more obsessed with Turn the Page because you just realize he has an amazing life.
All right.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
Risky business, right?
Yeah. Today's music. See, he's always talking about the past. Today's music ain't got the same soul. He likes old time rock and roll. This guy is like, if you listen to this music, you think he's going to kill himself because he's old.
I always think it's hilarious when the guys from this era bitch about disco.
Yeah.
Because it always sounds like they're just being like, get these blacks out of the room. I don't like the way they look.
You're right, but
it sounds so fucking racist.
But there's a dance beat in that song, basically.
I know that's
you know what I mean? It's like there's a rhythm there.
That's a disco beat, dude.
Absolutely, but they don't want to admit that they're actually acknowledging that disco was pretty fucking huge.
Oh my God.
I got another great guy to throw on this list of douchey guys.
Douchey guys?
Wait. I love Seger. It's funny that we broke down his song, but I don't consider him douchey.
He's the same thing as all the other guys to me. Like, Allentown is a great song, but shut the fuck up.
Shut up,
It's a great pop
Billy
song.
Joel, I mean, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's what we were talking about. It's like they're half, you love them, but you're like, oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to go there type of thing?
Yeah. But
this seems like a very basic song. It was a huge hit, obviously.
Clang.
I love this song.
But anyone could have sang this.
Really?
But he wrote it, I guess. You gotta give him credit, right?
Well, dude, he lived it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Did he live it? I love that.
Yeah.
Did he? Did he really?
Here he's down.
All right, who's the other douchey guy? Because we've done the Allentown break.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
George Thorogood.
Oh, yeah. We get it, George. We get it, George. You like to drink.
But he's a badass.
But
I wonder if anyone ever called him out on being a badass. Said, really, George, what do you got?
Yeah, exactly.
And he just keeps singing in his face.
One scotch, one beer.
Yeah.
I like this sound, though.
Yeah.
You weren't a big George Thorogood fan?
I like one bourbon, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it annoys me that I like it.
Can you go into the beginning of one bourbon, one scotch, one beer? Because there's a whole setup story, man. The rent is rent is laid.
The rent's laid, and he's got to talk about
problems.
And you know how he's going to fix that?
Yeah.
By drinking.
That's right.
He's just going to drink.
Give me the beginning of this.
Bad to the Bone is ruined. You can never listen to it because it's like Bad to the Bone got ruined because like they did too many cheesy montages to it.
Pauses.
Oh yeah.
Like they would do like a commercial for the Golden Girls, and it would be like a montage of Sophia saying crazy things and it'd be playing Bad to the Bone.
Bad to the Bone, you're right.
He's just doing Bo Diddley, really, right?
Right there?
Well, George Thorogood's just doing Bo Diddley riffs, isn't he?
Yeah. He's not very
pretty
good.
much, I think, right?
I don't think he's very good.
What is it with guys with
I don't.
big mouths wanting to play the blues? Him and fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan, just horse tooth fucking.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan, come on, man.
I'm not trashing his music. I'm just saying they
Can
both.
you imagine what he would have? Well, he probably would have got fucking wimpy if
He'd have been
lived.
a Wilbury.
He would stink now if he was still alive.
Couldn't stand the weather. You don't like fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan?
No, I'm saying if he was still alive, he would stink now.
How old would Hendrix be right now?
Not that old.
No, come on.
Can you
believe it or not that old?
Come on.
He'd probably be like 55.
No way.
No, he'd be
a
older
lot
than
older
that.
than that.
He'd be.
I'd say 70s.
I don't think he'd be in his 70s.
I think Hendrix is 70s.
I don't think so, man. Look up Hendrix. When was he born?
1970.
He was born in 1970.
No, he wasn't born in 1970.
I look like an asshole.
He fucking died. Oh my god.
He died in 1970.
I wish your mic was on. I go, how old's Hendrix? When was he born? 1970.
1970.
42. He'd be about 75.
See?
42 is
75.
58 plus 70. What's wrong with you?
70?
70.
Oh, right.
70.
Okay.
70.
All right, so that's not that old.
Yeah, you know what, though? For Hendrix.
I mean, fucking.
Imagine a 70-year-old Hendrix.
McCartney's that old, right?
Do you know how sad it would be? Do you know how sad to be a 70-year-old Hendrix?
That'd be sad.
He'd be all fucking fat and shit.
Oh,
and
my
he'd sit
God.
there on the stool, and it would be all like, dun, 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 you know what I mean? It would be like stock blues music. It wouldn't be good anymore.
Tonight, it's some shitty place. It's like Jimi Hendrix. And you go, and people are like, yeah, man, I saw Hendrix last night. Yeah, he's kind of slowing down.
Is he still good? He can still play.
You know, he can still play.
He can still play.
But he's just a legend, the greatest guitarist ever, because he died.
Yeah. There's a couple things coming in. The douchiest Seger song. Anyone want to guess it?
Douchiest.
I only know those two songs.
He got way douchier. I forgot about this until Jason the Trucker fucking...
Like a Rock?
Oh.
It's a movie you talk about a lot. It's in a movie you talk about a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Or from time to time.
Oh, boy.
Shakedown.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's Seger?
From Beverly Hills Cop.
I like that song.
That's Seger, yeah? Shake ya, break ya, shake ya, everybody. Oh, boy.
I like this song.
It's pretty bad.
It's an 80s song.
It is.
You can hear it with that.
I never knew this was Seger.
You busted. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that picture of Seger. He looks like the amazing Jonathan. That is fucking hilarious
Holy
looking. Look
shit.
at him right there.
Oh, man.
Do you hear that? It completely changed the sound.
Wow.
Because it was all around him.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Look at him right there. That's what Bob
You're right.
Seger
You would
looks
never
like?
even know this is Seger.
No. Until he steps it up a little. He has, like, amazing range in his voice.
He looks like a happy... That's also... That picture right there where he's wearing this, like, Nike fucking shirt that he bought at Foot Locker.
Maybe a Broncos shirt, no?
But, like, it looks like a jogging sports shirt. Like, when there's a guy that's, like a scene-oriented musician, like punk, blues rock, whatever, where there's a look that goes along with it, there's nothing sadder than when they get so old that they just start dressing like a dad.
Oh, God,
and they're just wearing the
look at him.
sweats and whatever, and you're like...
Oh, boy.
It's so sad, man. You're like,
He's wacky
it takes so much out of the music, you know?
Get one of the older pictures of him, like where he's got dark hair.
And we got inside
Look
info.
at him right there.
Right
He looks
there.
like a
man.
fucking badass.
Oh, man.
That guy was getting a lot of pussy.
He was getting some pussy.
Hey, I got a guy. We got some inside info on
that
Seger.
guy's
Scott in Detroit. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, I did some tour photography work for Bob Seger this last tour, and there was a real issue with his weight and with his teeth. For example, I shot the tour opener. I took 1,600 images. After the show, I went backstage, production office. We went through all 1,600. They approved 10 images because if it showed his teeth or if you looked fat in the image, they could not use it. And then on top
Wait, how bad is his teeth? Slow down.
Oh, real bad.
Go
right,
that one. Go to that one right there in the middle.
I want to see.
Oh, shit.
Well, that looks like he's got the fake teeth there, no?
Does he?
Well, they've talked to him about getting his teeth fixed, and he doesn't want to because he feels it's going to affect the way he sings.
Oh.
Yeah, his teeth are a little weird.
But I'm sure, Anthony, I mean, when you sing, you're singing from the gut, from the throat. You're not using your teeth. I don't think that would affect the way his voice would sound.
Maybe he's afraid he'll have a lisp or something.
And he's a little fat these days.
Yeah, he put on some weight. I told management, I said, why doesn't he put down the slice of pizza, instead of eating a whole pizza every day? Why doesn't he see
you're bashing him to management while you're trying to take the pictures?
Well, he's frustrated. He took 1,600 pictures.
Yeah.
You sound like a real business strategist.
10 images, that was it.
How does he sound?
Sounds great. He puts on a hell of a show, man. It's hit after hit after hit.
Right.
But he's just, I hate to say it, but he's kind of an eyesore. You know what I mean?
All right.
Lose some weight, get your teeth fixed, and then maybe the pussy again.
Scott wants his rock stars to look pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, shameless plug.
2012.
Shameless plug.
What?
Can I give myself a shameless plug?
Yeah, please do, because you're not going to be working for the fucking Seger tour anymore. This fucking report.
You're not going to be on. You're not going to be on the road again.
Yeah.
It's rockstyleprophotography.com. And actually, I just got shots of Bruce Springsteen up on my website from Jazz Fest.
Everyone does.
Everyone's got the Bruce photos. Even I do.
What did that sound like,
Thank you,
Sam?
It was hard to hear, really.
Was it?
What was it?
I want to hear some brand new Bob Seger live. I want to see what he sounds like these days.
Against the Wind.
Oh, yeah, he did Against the Wind, too. That's right.
Big old light show. Remember those light shows like that?
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, a little deeper.
Sounds like me.
I can't keep up.
Yeah.
A little slow.
Is this someone's phone? Is this a phone? There's something going on.
Sounds like Tom Waits, but not on purpose, like the way Tom Waits does it.
Yeah, I think those years of screaming out, fucking going to Kathmandu.
Let's go to George Thorogood and find out what his problems are that led him to drinking with that fucking landlord.
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Please.
Oh, man, yeah.
This pompous ass that had to have the long setup.
This song setup was so fucking long.
I want to tell you a story
Oh, do you?
about the house in blue. I come home
That
one
was bothering me
Friday.
that it says one bourbon, one scotch. It's like, why would you have a bourbon and a scotch?
Yeah, and a beer. And
To me, it'd be bourbon and...
Right, and beer.
Yeah, or scotch and beer. It
But
wouldn't
the
be...
song wouldn't sound the
Get my
same.
money next Friday.
Next Friday.
Now next Friday, I come, I didn't get the rent.
Oh, shit.
Listen to that awful voice he's doing.
Yeah.
Out the door he went.
Terrible.
Now what happens?
What
So I
happened?
goes to the landlady.
So I goes to the landlady.
Landlady.
Yeah, I said, step and fetch it now.
I'll say.
What fucking voice he's doing? Jesus Christ.
Boy's about as sharp as a sack of wet mice. Wait a minute.
So let me slide it on, you know, people.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I notice when I come home in the evening, she ain't got nothing nice to say to me.
Is this with the Delaware Destroyers?
Yeah.
For 5 years.
Ugh, Delaware.
Exactly.
He should flip those words around to destroy Delaware. Jesus Christ.
We're a minute into the song.
You got the rent money yet?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I said no.
We get it. You don't have the rent money.
I ain't got no money to pay
Look
the
at his
rent.
fat fucking Biff. Tannin face.
He is Biff Tannen. Holy shit, he's Biff Tannen.
Yeah, look at that fucking...
Said I seen you today. You was
Wow.
standing on a corner, leaning up against a post.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm tired. I've been walking all day. She said, that don't confront me.
Who's sitting at a concert watching this and be like, yeah. I mean, just shut up. Get to the part where the band kicks in.
He went out the door again. He doesn't have the rent money.
It's out the door
He
again.
could have saved 2 minutes on this.
But
song.
he's tired.
It's 2 minutes in.
He's tired.
Down to my good friend's house.
Yeah.
What
then
happened there?
I said, look, man, I'm outdoors, you know. Can I stay with you maybe a couple days? He said, let me go and ask my wife. Come out of the house.
I'll tell you.
I can see his face. I know there was no.
You think like the people sitting there in the audience watching this and they know all the words and they're like,
I said, I know.
they're talking along with them?
I bet you they're all yelling it out in unison.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes in.
So I go back home.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
he's
enough.
going back home.
Tell the landlady,
That lady.
I got a job. I'm gonna pay the rent. She said, yeah. I said, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was so nice.
Story.
And a boring story at that.
It stinks. Was she?
So I go in my room.
Oh, my God. 3 minutes in.
It's 3 minutes?
This would have been a song already.
I slip on out the back door.
He hasn't even started the song.
You would have been all the way up to the guitar solo by now.
Holy
In a
fuck.
regular
Everyone in
song.
blues bands are always slipping out the back door.
She hollering about the front rent. She'd be lucky to get in the back rent.
He's talking like Anthony Michael Hall in that Weird Science scene when they go to that black bar.
Right.
Literally
It's a put on.
Yeah, it sounds like ridiculous the way he talks.
Now he's at the bar. 3.5 minutes in.
So look, man, come down here. You got down there. So what you want? A one bourbon.
Yay, finally.
Oh, my God. Yeah, is that what you want?
Well, I ain't seen my baby since I
The song should start right there.
Right.
Well, I appreciate that. This
That'd be a good live version, a little something different, but not the version on the stupid record.
It's like
It's 8.5 minutes long.
an M. Night Shyamalan movie. You can like the first time through, you're like, oh, I see what he did, and then never again.
Yeah, you can't watch his movies twice, huh?
No, you can't.
No rewatchability
Nah.
He's another one that kind of fucking stinks.
there. Yeah.
No one's willing to acknowledge that, though.
I was really into him for the first few movies, and then he lost me with Signs, and then he never got me back.
Yeah.
You know?
God, that song is terrible.
Oh shit, yeah.
Story.
Story songs. We've done that on our
Tell
show.
a good fucking story.
He's telling a story.
we
I
hate
hate story
story
songs. That fucking Alice's Restaurant.
Oh, God.
And then I went, and there was Alice sitting at the restaurant, and all right.
In real time. He's telling the story in real time.
Oh, man.
And that other one, and they cast off the bow line and went out.
Wait, but that's
Edmund Fitzgerald.
No, I thought that was
Rick of the Edmund
I
Fitzgerald.
thought that was our boy
Sundown.
Isn't it? Another one, yeah. Gordon Lightfoot.
we like Gordon. I thought
Gordon
we were all,
Lightfoot.
I thought we were all on the side with Gordon.
In the room where you do what you don't confess. Ooh. What's going on in that room? Ass sex? Fucking, what are you, blowing men?
Do we have
You
more?
don't confess that.
Do we have more story songs? Any more story songs?
Play
Stories.
How about Nick? Mine. Oh, dude, Tom's Diner. No, not Times Diner. What's that Suzanne Vega? My name is Nico.
Oh, Luca?
Luca.
My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you.
Right.
Guess you had never seen me before.
And everybody always goes, anytime we talk about a song, somebody goes, you know that song's about rape. And it's like, is it? Well, rape is really fucking boring, apparently. I thought rape was violent and terrifying. It's really slow-paced and fucking boring.
I thought she just got fucking abused. I thought she was like getting punched. I thought her family was like physically abusing her, but not sexual. I didn't know it was sexual.
Is that how you talked about getting abused? Would you at that fucking medium pace?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
it was, I swear.
She makes it all nice.
My name is Anthony. I live on the second floor. My dad's throwing spaghetti at the wall, and I have a stomachache.
I hate those songs that you never realize it was a horrific, fucking tragic song. It just sounds so nice, and then someone has to point out, you realize what that's about.
Yeah.
There's a few of those.
James Taylor tells it. He's a story guy, too.
Yeah, that's
James Taylor tells his little stories.
Can't get into him, man.
So does Paul Simon. He's a story guy.
But he doesn't he sings it though, at least.
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about these guys that they're kind of making believe they're singing, but it's so
that's
obvious.
a good one. Harry Chapin.
Oh,
Harry Chapin is a storyteller.
Oh, he's
that
Harry
motherfucker
Chapin.
will spin a yarn.
What about
that dumb taxi song? Oh,
driving in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned.
It was raining.
It was raining. He gives us a weather report.
Right.
One more fare to make my night.
Oh, he just needed one more fare.
No, you don't.
No,
Harry,
just go home.
shut your fucking face.
She said, Harry, keep the change.
Oh, God damn it. What is their obsession with the common man that they abuse on a regular basis? What is their fucking obsession with it?
You don't think he's giving good tips? Well, he's not doing anything these days, but when he was alive. Oh, my God. He died in a fiery fucking car accident on the Long Island Expressway.
Yeah, he lost his head.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. It was
Tractor trailer versus.
Guess he should have taken a cab.
Yeah. I was driving home.
How old was he when he died? That's terrible.
I don't know. I would guess 42.
I could swear I seen her face.
38.
Was he drunk?
He looked a lot older than 38.
He picked up his chick, his ex. He picked up a chick that he used to go out with, apparently. And you know, she's very successful, and he's just driving a hack, man.
Yeah.
And, you know.
So it is,
they had a little chat about old times. He's thinking about old times. Who gives a fuck?
I know. I just picture every one of these guys getting, like a fucking blowjob as another woman spoons cocaine into their nose, and they're just leaning back. I think I'm gonna. Next song's gonna be about taxi drivers, guys.
What do you think, guys?
Look at this whole fucking team of yes men. That's fucking brilliant, Harry. That sounds good to me. Fucking get out of here.
You don't think they're just like the common man? You don't believe that?
And this is such a romanticized version of a cab driver. He's the white guy.
Oh,
he had this hopes and dreams in his life before, but somehow he ended up in a cab.
Well, I told one of the stories on the air. I had a cab driver that basically was telling me he was going to kill himself so his family could collect the insurance money because his life sucked that bad. And he's driving me, and I'm thinking, are you going to kill me while I'm in the fucking...
Jesus Christ.
You're going to kill yourself while I'm in this fucking thing? It was the most depressing story ever. And if you talk to these guys, they work 20-hour shifts, and then they have to get back in 4 hours to do another 20-hour shift.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And if they take a day off, they lose their spot. Being a taxi driver sucks.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was going to be a pilot.
What?
He was supposed to be a pilot.
So what happened?
Harry Chapin?
His eyes are bad?
He took off to find this guy. He started smoking weed and doing drugs.
Oh, boy.
That's what happened. Oh, I got it now.
Is he going to turn his life around by the end of the song?
No, she gets out of the cab, and that's it. They don't have anything in common anymore. They don't have those hopes and dreams. She made something of herself. He didn't.
How about what's his face?
Bad Leroy Brown?
I like the Jim Croce.
Jim Croce is another storyteller guy.
Yeah, Croce's one.
But that time in the bottle will make you fucking bawl your eyes out.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Time in a bottle. The first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you.
Yes, Some of these songs and singers will put you in that part of your brain that's just like that area you don't want to visit, all that that creepy area. Like the Carpenters would put you in that area.
I don't like
it's
this.
Deeply depressing. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to listen to this.
It always makes me feel like when I was like 6 years old and I don't know, something weird about.
You're learning about death the first time and you just can't even come close to wrapping your mind around it.
Like, why do you need time in a bottle? Isn't time like endless?
Yeah.
Don't we? Oh, wait a minute. That's right.
Oh, that's
this
right.
Is someone singing about fucking. There isn't enough time to do
that's
anything.
right. He's basically telling everyone that you're going to just get old, forget everybody, and die. Great.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. All that shit.
Little boy blue and the man in the moon.
Oh, God.
And the son turned out to be just like his dad. Awful video, this is. Jim Croce.
What about that? We had time.
We had joy. We had fun. We had seasons in the sun.
And that sounds like a nice little pop song. It's like about a guy dying.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically his last fucking day on Earth or something.
Goodbye, my love. It's hard to die when all the fucking shit is in the sky.
What song is that?
This one.
Yeah.
This one's terrible.
It's the same song, I believe.
Yeah.
Nor 10.
You know what I thought this was for a second? Wonderful Christmas time.
Oh, yeah. Simply having.
Yeah.
Listen to these words. He's saying goodbye to everyone. He's dying. Jesus.
This is terrible.
Who is this?
Terry Jacks. Well, I knew that before you fucking whispered it in my ear, D-Rock. I know music.
All these songs sound like they'd be the soundtrack to like Harold and Maude, like that kind of movie.
Yeah.
1970s.
Black comedy, kind of dark thing going on.
Like a Heartbreak Kid. You know, all those old 70s, late 70s, like sort of dark comedies. What about what's his face?
Out of time. Great. He's out of time.
The guy that sings Toy Story.
Goodbye, Papa.
Please pray for me.
Yeah, Randy Newman.
Randy Newman.
He's another story guy.
Yeah. He loves L.A.
Why is this guy dying? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Is it the cancer?
Why did Jim Croce die when he was 30?
Plane crash.
Joe. Everyone knows
He was
that.
another one of those plane crash guys.
What about Joe Cocker?
He's not really a storyteller, is he?
No, I don't know. I just always, I'm thinking of him because of the Wonder Years song.
Yeah. Who else told horrible fucking stories? I think I got.
You know how long Bruce Springsteen's been around? Because we were talking about it yesterday, Ant?
How long?
Guy tweeted me and said, I was watching The Wonder Years, and they were going to a Bruce Springsteen concert.
Wow.
Jesus
and then he
Christ.
goes, and I checked your Twitter, and you had that picture of Springsteen, and he realized, holy fuck, this guy's been around a long time. We all know he's been around a long time, but that puts it in perspective.
Jesus Christ.
The Wonder Years.
That's fucking insane.
Who did that song, Run, Joey, Run? Logan's bringing that up. Run, Joey, run. It was a story about, like, Joey, apparently, what was he, fucking some chick? What's the story behind that? Do you have that one? Huh?
Got it.
Okay, here it is. You want to pot it up?
Computer.
Oh, sorry.
Computer. Run, Joey, run.
I don't know this. Who does this? I don't think I know this at all.
This one.
David Geddes?
It wasn't his fault. He means so much to me. Daddy, please don't. We're gonna get married. Just you wait and see.
I think the father, like.
Every night, the same old dream.
This sounds super like, you were saying earlier, Tarantino. This sounds like a Tarantino. You know?
The sound of Julie's cries. She called me up late that night.
Why does the video have fucking iPhone in it? What's going on?
My dad and I just had a fight.
Oh.
And he stormed out the door. I've never
Something goes on. I think the father kills him or something.
Oh, my God.
Or he kills the father. I don't know. It's a horrible song. Oh. Run. Oh, God. How awful. Very dramatic. And then this whiny piece of shit.
Dude, you want to see something sad?
I thank you for that. I can't listen to this anymore.
You want to see something sad?
Huh?
You want to see something sad?
What?
Look at a recent clip of Yes. Remember how awesome Yes was in the 70s?
Yeah.
Look at a recent clip of them.
Bad.
Oh, they're just so old and they look so fucking lame.
I think it's Steve Howe. Looks like, literally like a corpse with hair.
Oh man.
Like the crypt.
Can you pull?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Look.
Can you pull
Is
up
that
a
Steve Howe
video?
on the left? Look at how fucking.
They were all cool back in the day.
We need the singer though. We need the
but
guy.
aren't they like split up? So one is calling themselves. Fuck. What do they call themselves?
Oh, with the big keyboard setup.
I think this is the fake yes.
Yeah, this is it. We need the guy that actually sang Roundabout and all that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
John
get a real
Anderson.
hit. Hey, Sam, find one of their hits. Sam has no idea who this band is.
Sam, name one yes song, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
Except for the one that you just
one yes
fucking...
song. You could do this.
No, I can't. I don't know any yes hits.
You don't?
Are you panicking?
You do.
No,
they
I'm
got a
not.
big one, buddy.
I don't know.
You know, right?
They got a real big one that you would know.
I probably know the song.
Ready?
but-
I'll give you a hint. Ready?
Tom Sawyer?
Tom Sawyer. That's
Tom
Rush.
Sawyer.
Rush still fucking rules.
Rush will still rock.
I like Rush.
No, not Tom Sawyer. Listen to me.
You're hearing Tom Sawyer there. So
No.
I'll give you a movie hint.
okay.
The Breakup.
I don't know.
Sad. Oh God. Real sad.
What other hints can we get?
Maybe we're just really old.
No.
Maybe we're just old.
Lose yourself.
I mean, I know that song.
That's
Say,
yes.
that's
Okay,
yes.
but that's like a goofy song.
Yeah,
It's not like I
because they
remember-
got really shitty.
Oh, okay.
That was like late '80s. It's been around a long fucking
They
time.
were, I mean, they were such a good art rock band in the fucking 70s, and it's like, I've never seen a band slide off like worse than Yes.
Double album, you'd fucking get
Or
the albums, all
Chicago.
that artwork in there. Oh, Chicago,
Yeah.
please.
I saw
Owner of a Lonely
Yeah,
Heart.
I
There
saw
you go.
I saw Yes in Buffalo back in I think around 1990, and John Anderson, and I didn't believe it at the time, but I saw it with my own eyes. He likes sleeping on the stage. So the venues would allow him to sleep overnight in a tent on the stage. That was his
wackiness is
thing
that?
for a while. I don't know if he's still doing it.
Why?
I saw the tent.
Why would he do that?
I don't
It's a
know,
weird thing.
man. That was John Anderson.
Dude,
Remember he sang for us in Vegas in front of
Did
like
he?
20 people?
Really?
Acoustic. He was involved with XM in the early days, and they brought him out to CES. You don't remember this?
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
and
CES.
in front of, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 people, he's singing acoustic guest songs.
I watched a concert of theirs from like 2010, and he's so old, and I mean, he's not so old. He's just an old, he looks like a dad now.
He's got to be close to 70 as well.
And he's wearing like this ridiculous robe thing.
Oh,
like-
God.
Yeah, that's
and he's
him.
dancing like this. He's going like this. Like during the song as he's singing, and he looks like an old woman, like conducting a church group or something.
Oh, that's
And you're
bad.
like, you're fucking Yes. What are you doing? You
There's-
sang Heart of the Sunrise. What the fuck are you doing right now?
They're old.
Oh,
He's 68. He
Rush is pushing 60, and their new album, I heard 3 tracks from it, is fucking ridiculous.
A few people have said that.
Amazing.
A few people have said that
Imagine that,
in the last
really.
few weeks.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, it's unfucking real. They still rip, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with these songs that you think are nice, fun-loving songs.
sorry.
No, it's cool.
You gotta...
And then they're just, there's just nothing but tragedy in the song.
Yeah, yeah.
Tom Jones. Jay in Staten Island. What do you got on Tom Jones?
Delilah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Delilah's.
He's stalking his girlfriend, and he sees her. He sees him screwing around, and then he leaves. She comes up and sees the girl, and the girl laughs at his face, and he stabs her.
I like this song. This is a good song.
Yeah.
Stabs her.
Tom Jones was the shit.
Did you hear that masterful? That was masterful, the way he said, and then he stabs her, the way you faded the music in.
Ah, it's perfect.
That was perfection.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we just luck out.
This guy's voice is fucking great.
Did you know that?
Listen to the power here. Listen right here. He's just got like that fucking kick-ass voice.
Oh, excuse me. He sings the way I always imagined Zorro would sing.
There's horns, Mexican horns. What happened? Yes, my parents had Tom Jones albums. Yes.
The old stuff is I love that old shit. The old Tom Jones stuff.
Great.
I had no idea this was about stabbing.
Oh yeah, he comes in later
No
on. He catches her fucking around.
Yeah.
He goes to the door, and she's laughing at him, and he fucking just stabs her, and then he waits for the cops, I guess, or something. Something. Killed her.
Another story song coming in. Billy, don't be
on the floor with Jesse Dixon. Billy, don't be a hero.
Billy, don't be a hero. Is a story song.
And then there's the Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge or something.
Isn't that the Vicki Lawrence song?
Yes, right? Was it Vicki Lawrence?
She also sang "The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia."
Oh, that's
right?
the one.
That's the one. All right,
That's the one from. You know, it's the first time I realized that she killed the husband.
Right,
right. What the fuck does he say in Reservoir Dogs? What's he say?
Yes.
I thought Annie shot the husband.
Yeah.
Isn't that the line?
All right.
Whoa, this guy's groovy.
Is there any way to find out what he says in Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I thought
find that.
I thought Annie shot her.
Annie shot. No. It was the other.
Say?
It was. Yeah. No, she was warning him.
Do you remember that, Opie?
Yeah.
I really don't.
That diner scene?
Yeah.
I'm driving over here. I'm listening to K. Billy Super Sounds of the 70s.
K. Billy.
The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia comes on.
Oh, it's a good song. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
You know, it's my first time I ever realized that she's the one that killed whatever the fuck the guy's name is. God damn it. That's driving me crazy.
That's the
It's
famous
the diner scene.
fucking scene. You ain't going to get that one.
That diner scene is amazing.
Oh, it's the fucking
Now
best.
I got to watch this movie over the weekend.
There we go.
That's the tip.
That's
I
tipping.
don't tip. I don't tip.
There you go. Dining with Reservoir Dogs.
King fucking clip-on tie.
The AV Club travels.
Oh, commercial.
Dude, they're the worst with these commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's bullshit anyway.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Boy. It's bullshit?
It's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
You're bullshit.
No.
All right.
Bullshit.
No, this is, no.
That's interesting.
Hey.
Just following you.
It was the T-Mobile girl. It was her commercial.
But
I'll give you the tipping part.
Yeah.
We could maybe get it after the break.
All right.
It's break time.
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
Joe, you promoting anything besides good health for your mom?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, two things, if I may. Memorial Day weekend, I got a lot going on. There's I have 3 shows at Caroline's that Memorial Day week. The Wednesday before, the Thursday before, and the Sunday before, I'm doing headlining shows at Caroline's. So please come out to those. And the web series pilot that Anthony was in, I shot, that actually comes out that week as well. That's coming out that week.
Nice.
So I'll have more details on that to come, but it's going to be on the Warner Sound, which is Warner Brothers Records' new YouTube channel. So that week there's a lot happening. So come out to those shows and watch that when it all happens. Please.
Yes.
Very good. All right, we're going to break
Psyched.
here. Chop, chop.
This is the Opie and Anthony channel. On Sirius XM.
Let's see how this comes out. All right.
They're right there. All right, here we go. I got a break.
Oh, this is nice. This is a story about a man, and he always was so lonely at nights. But his voice was rowdy. You could hear it all through this train station. And I'm gonna sing this one. This is about Tippy Toe Tommy.
Let's go while we're young.
just a little piece.
Sirius XM. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Got Joe DeRosa hanging with us today.
Thank you.
And we're just chilling, man.
Yeah, man.
We're just chilling.
Hanging loose.
Trying to get to the weekend like
Loose
everybody
show.
else, man.
Just ready to fucking get some dick.
I had a great coughing fucking episode there, and I don't even know what the fuck that was. Oh, wait, what?
just slide it in.
That was good. I
See, just sliding it in, all right.
I didn't even notice.
We got the tan mom.
The tan mom?
You don't know about tan mom?
With the daughter. Putting her kid in the fucking oven.
Yeah.
To get it tan.
Yeah.
Burnt the kid.
Are they going to be able to prove that the kid went tanning? Mom's saying that she just got a sunburn from being outside.
Being outside, and but the kid said, yeah, I went tanning with my mom. And the mom is a fucking psychopath. She's got this tan that's just bizarre. She looks like she got frostbite on her face. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, she don't look good.
It's not a nice tan.
She says you're all just jealous.
Yeah.
You're all just jealous.
If the tanning salon had no rules against the kid going in, what's the problem?
Exactly. I don't see how that's really, I don't know, is that abuse? Because they're
no, it's not.
Charge
People
her.
have to stick their fucking noses and everything.
A 6-year-old in a tanning bed? What's wrong with you guys?
Well, listen, I'm not saying
I don't give a fuck because I don't know these people, but it doesn't sound too fucking healthy.
I'm not saying it's good to put a 6-year-old in a tanning bed, but I'm saying, like, if the tanning salon didn't stop it, I guess clearly there's no rule against it, right?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends, too. You know what? I might just change my opinion on the spot. Like, you know, kids are very curious about everything, so you go to the tanning salon, she gets the full fucking tanning thing, and maybe the kid's like, oh, you know, and all right, put her in there for a minute. You know what I mean? Maybe a minute just so she could check it out. I could see something like that.
They fucking let kids run around the beach and shit and get sunburn, you know?
You know what I mean? It's really no different from that.
They did a whole suntan thing on the news yesterday. You know, we're supposed to be wearing suntan lotion all year round.
Really?
To be safe.
I don't buy that at all.
And they say that the FDA doesn't acknowledge waterproof tanning lotions. That's all bullshit, too.
What does that mean?
The FDA doesn't acknowledge that as a term, waterproof.
Oh, because it comes off.
Yeah, but some of these companies, you know, they make a lotion where they say waterproof or whatever.
I don't even wear it in the summer. When I go to the beach, I rarely wear it.
Rarely do. I just fucking tan.
You're lucky, though. You got the darker skin, I think.
Yeah. That's what I got there.
I've been sunburnt once in my life, ever.
Really?
Once.
Why?
Why
only once?
It only happened once. I don't know.
But you don't wear lotion.
I know.
What do you walk around in a parka?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm more perplexed by why it happened the one time than why I don't get, because that's how much I don't ever get sunburnt. So the one time it did happen, I'm like, that's weird. Why'd that happen?
You've never had it so bad that you can't take a shower?
Oh, man.
The one time I had it was bad, but I don't know what bad is. So to me, anything would have been bad.
So you choose not to shower for at least 3 or 4 days?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Really?
You've never had it that bad?
No, I only had it the one time.
Oh, it's brutal.
Is it like having like poison ivy?
No.
No, I don't mean like, does it feel like that?
It's like having extremely dry skin.
It's like dry and tight, and if you smack it or scratch it, like sometimes you forget at first, and you're like, oh, I got an itch, and you'll scratch your arm, and then like 5 seconds later, this deep fucking pain just sets in.
Brutal.
It's really weird, that delay.
Jersey state law can't tan under 14.
Oh.
But I'm thinking if it's like a bring your kid to work type of situation where you might let him try it.
Bring your kid to tan?
You know, just try it out just slightly. I could see that maybe.
Well, why did the salon let the kid in?
We don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Have they talked
Maybe the mom was saying like, oh, my kid's going to sit here in the room, but not in the tanning bed.
Oh, okay.
And that's what the mom is saying, that she took her to the tanning salon, but not in the bed.
And I'm sure we could do a whole bit on people's kids, getting them in trouble because the kids can't explain themselves.
They don't know how to shut the fuck up.
They can't explain themselves yet. So they'll say one little thing. It's like, what?
This kid went into school, and one of the teachers noticed the kid had a sunburn. and said, "What happened?" And the kid went, "I went to tanning with mommy." I went, yeah, and she said she went in the tanning booth and everything and got burned. And then, of course, the teachers call the cops now, and you're in fucking trouble.
They call the cops for everything.
Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. I thank God that, or not God because I don't believe in him, but I thank whatever that I grew up in a different time than this because I remember my mom, she was like, I was going up the stairs and she was like tapping my ass to like, speed it up a little bit. And I put my hand back, like we were joking around. I was really young, and she accidentally broke my finger. Like she swatted it by accident. But it was an accident. I knew it was an accident.
Yeah.
So, and but I went to school with the cast on, and they were like, "What happened to your finger?" And I was like, "My mom broke my finger," but because I didn't know how to say it right.
Right. Yeah, of course.
And that would be enough to call the cops now.
Yeah. Like, thank God they were like, "We know that your mom didn't." They like took a minute. And
but now
it out.
child welfare would be there and the cops.
So ridiculous.
And you wouldn't be able to explain how the broken finger happened.
Nope.
So to anyone looking in, they're like, "Holy fuck,
fucking police
your mom
state
sucks."
Miserable people that have nothing
Really
better to
is.
do but fuck with other people. They're just fucking miserable.
Well, here's the tanning lady.
Yeah.
She's saying you're all jealous that she looked good.
I would never put my daughter in a tanning booth.
No, I believe you.
We go out shopping.
Yeah.
That's what we do. I don't want to hear any more about this. And anyone that makes, any mother that makes an accusation about me is not a mother, because I'm a great mother and I would never do that to my child.
Do you think there's some kind of witch hunt out against you?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
There's somebody out there all my whole life that doesn't like me because they're jealous, they're fat, and they're ugly.
Are you going to stop going to salons yourself, or are you going to keep going?
She sounds drunk, too.
She
right?
does.
Yeah,
She's like
I know.
slurring.
I don't know if she is.
She's a disaster.
That'd be the bigger concern to me, is that she's possibly fucking inebriated.
Yeah, she that look is frightening.
Yeah, she looks like dog
so
shit.
tanned, but it's not tan. It's like
it's leathery.
Yeah,
you see those leathery women at the beach.
Oh my god,
she looks sunburnt.
Yeah,
sunburned. I think Ann nailed it. She looks
frostbite. She had frostbite, and that isn't even the darkest. I've seen pictures of her.
Are you going to stop going to salons yourself, or are you going to keep going?
Who's that lady clapping going, "You go, girl"?
Really? Someone said that?
Yeah, you can hear what she goes, because they're jealous, because they're fat, they're ugly. There's some lady clapping going,
You go, girl.
That's great.
It's hilarious.
That's wonderful. I know we're moving on from music, but masked _ menace writes, "Ever hear how much Smells Like Teen Spirit sounds like Boston's More Than a Feeling?" I've heard this over the years.
Yeah.
Is there any way to go through that really fast? Is there maybe a YouTube clip or something that kind of compares the two? That would be nice.
Something like that, like an A-B kind of thing.
I'm not feeling it.
I don't think that it sounds like
I'm
that.
not feeling it at all.
I know Kurt liked Boston. He was into all that type of rock and roll when he was growing up.
But the story behind Smells Like Teen Spirit is they said they were like, it sounded so much like a Pixies song to them that they almost didn't want to put it on the album because they felt like they were ripping off the Pixies.
Oh, really?
And they said when Butch Vig did the mix, it was different enough that they were like, all right, whatever. And then it became this fucking ridiculous.
Oh, is there...
Oh, what did they do it live or something?
Hold on, what is it? Go back up. Is this worth playing or?
This works. This is a good.
This works.
All right. Thank you. Okay, it's Kurt. Is this from '92? Holy shit. Oh my God.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's. You could sing this song over it, but yeah, I was pretty underwhelmed.
A little bit.
Also,
Yeah.
exactly. That was
There's a
underwhelming.
something there.
Yeah, you
for a
were able to
second.
fit the words in, but the music didn't really sound like it. I want to hear some of Jada Pinkett's stuff. Do you have that?
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Boy,
All right,
this is a rough.
Joe, what's the story on this, Joe? You told us during the break.
She's got a metal band called Wicked Wisdom, and like they go around, and she does not have it announced that it's her. You know, like on the clips I've seen, at least on the late night shows and stuff. This is from Letterman, and I believe he just introduces them like this band.
Really?
Then it's confusing because you're like, this band stinks. Who is this? That singer looks like Jada Pinkett,
and no one knows.
There's also a lot of comments about waiting for about 2 minutes into the choreographed headbanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really
wow, a lot
cheesy.
of dislikes.
But she's like a 40-something-year-old woman, so it's like, you know, I get it.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What is she doing? Oh, boy. What's she doing? This would get into the Black Rock Coalition, by the way. Oh. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. Something inside of me is pissed. Oh. Terrible, right?
This sucks.
It's terrible.
So weird.
When did the choreograph?
Isn't that the chick from The Matrix?
Yeah. She's so fucking hot, and it's like she's like making herself look so unattractive. Like everything she's doing, it's like, are you trying to not look hot?
She looks boyish, right?
It's not even to me like how she's dressed as much as like these movements. It's they're what are you doing?
Wow, she's really pissed off. Oh, the choreographed headbanging. Oh, man, this is embarrassing.
Jesus Christ. You gotta work really hard to make music shittier than your husband's music. Oh, I would rather listen to the Men in Black fucking rap than this.
Watch this.
Oh, no. Oh, this is embarrassing.
My God. Stop it.
They're like bowing over with their heads, and now she's like jumping around. All their heads are moving in the same motion.
It's so it's
terrible.
like, yeah, they had somebody there being like, they had a choreographer.
Yeah.
Here's what you do, you go here, and
now they're all shaking their heads, and they look silly, and she looks ridiculous.
Yeah, the whole thing is like, the chorus is just her saying she's pissed. She's wearing a Seven Dust t-shirt because she thinks that's what metalheads would wear.
It's cool.
And they would talk about being pissed.
I'm just amazed she likes this type of music. I'm really confused.
I know.
This
how
is
did
all confusing.
But when I heard she had a band, I was like, oh, that's hot, man. That's going to be really
But what got
fucking...
her to this point where she likes this type of music so much she tried to do it herself? Really strange.
I guess she's a metal fan. She was always like had that kind of like metally vibe to her. She always had the tattoos before that shit was cool, and
it's not that bad.
Opie, it's terrible.
Sucks. It's terrible.
It's not that bad.
Something that's out of bed.
Are you saying this to get a rise out of us?
No.
Somehow I'm not feeling her real anger.
I'm not gonna.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna download.
She is
it
a
or
tiny
anything.
little thing, isn't she?
I'm kind of amazed that she almost pulls it off.
She doesn't almost pull it off.
It's every part of that is awful.
She's nowhere near the mark. It's terrible, man.
Letterman would never just put a band on like that. It's not that
Jada
bad.
Pinkett.
I know what you're doing. I'm not biting
doing
on
anything.
this.
It's not that bad.
You already bit.
I know.
You already nibbled.
I'm reneging my bite. I'm pulling back off my bite.
You wanna Hear that guy with the clouds again, but we have a new one.
A new cloud guy.
Did you hear the cloud guy on the way in?
No.
The square-shaped cloud.
No, I didn't hear that.
He makes clouds, I don't know,
change shape with his mind.
Oh,
he's
really?
amazing. Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
He's stupid. And he looks up and he goes, "You change the shape of the cloud."
Who is he?
Cloud.
You gotta see these videos. They're fucked up.
All right.
Just how he talks. But Danny got another one.
But he's
got a lot of these. So he's changing the shape of another clue.
But wait, is he a lunatic, or is it somebody that people think is actually doing this?
I think he's got a little thing going on.
A little following?
I think he looks at some clouds, sees what shape it turns into, then he fucking records the audio and makes it look like he's actually doing it.
I don't.
But it's not about that.
Wow.
It's about his voice.
Dude, I never even thought of that.
I said that yesterday.
I must not have heard
yesterday.
Because the cloud he was talking about yesterday actually kind of turned into a square-shaped cloud.
That's amazing.
So you keep the ambiance going by leaving the camera out there. You wait for the fucking cloud to do what it's going to do, and then you record your audio.
Yeah, because why isn't he in the video?
Well,
he
that's
should
the
be
giveaway,
in the video
right?
saying that.
Yeah.
They're going to make the clue.
Because I think he wants people to be amazed like he has some kind of weird power. But we're obsessed with how he sounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Square-shaped cloud.
All right.
Yeah, that would be easy to do. You know that.
Oh, God, that's amazing.
What?
I never thought of that. He puts the sound in later, and he looks like a fucking amazing,
Genius.
magical guy.
Cloud.
All
Well,
right.
Here is a new one. We played the square-shaped cloud yesterday. This one has something to do with a hole.
Oh.
This video is being recorded by T. Chase. I'm recording this in September 2011.
Oh.
This is a psychokinesis weather control video by T. Chase, where I'm able to control clouds and wind. In this case, I'm going to try to attempt to make holes in a cloud by psychic energy. See, training the camera now on this cloud. You can see more on my website on this, but I'm going to try to make a hole in this cloud by psychic power as you watch. Make a hole in this cloud I'm looking at here now. Make a hole in the cloud. Make a hole in the cloud.
Why is he talking like that?
That's why we play these. We don't know
why he's doing that. Make a hole in the cloud.
And I don't think he has confidence in what he's doing. That's why he keeps saying the cloud we're looking at now. That's like subliminal in his mind, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't think you would say that.
Is that part of his process to start talking like that, I guess?
Yeah, it is.
We
It's
don't
part
know
of his
anything about
magical process.
We don't know anything about it.
It's part of his magic.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make a hole in this cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Enlarging the hole in the cloud.
Still breathing.
Yeah.
Make a hole in the cloud.
I love this guy.
Make a hole in the cloud.
Oh, shit. All right. Oh, look, he's doing it.
Enlarging the hole in the cloud. Make a 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 hole in the cloud.
Make a hole in the cloud.
Make a hole in the cloud.
What is
Make a hole in the cloud.
Why is
Make
he
a
saying
hole in the
that?
cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Enlarging the hole in the cloud. Enlarging the hole in the cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Make a hole in the cloud. Make the hole grow bigger. Make a hole in the cleat. Make a hole in the cleat. Make the hole grow larger. Make a hole in the cleat. 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 Make a hole.
Oh, it's so funny.
Why is he saying that? Make a hole in the cleat. 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 Make a hole in the cleat.
Why?
Make a hole in the cleat.
A hole in his head.
Make a hole in the cleat. Make the hole grow larger. Make a hole in the cleat. Make a
Who's
hole
crying? Do you hear the person crying?
Make a hole in the cleat.
What's that about?
Scaring the kids all around him.
See the hole in the cloud.
Dude, he goes into a fucking... He goes into a little trance.
People want Roland to imitate this guy.
Roland.
How was that sleepover? It was good. You slept over
Roland, I don't know if he's going to mind me saying this on the radio. Maybe I should wait.
He's a good host?
He's a great host. He's a great host. He was super kind. He, I don't know if I should say this.
Oh, my God.
He snores?
It's fine. He snores worse than...
Oh, yeah, we all know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you do? Because
He snores in movies.
I recorded it.
Wow. Oh,
What?
shit. Oh,
What are you
shit.
going to tell us?
All right.
I was so awake and laughing so hard in the bed that I started recording.
Wow.
Roland
I've been
snoring.
trying to get his snore on tape forever, but it's usually at movies where they're looking for your phones and stuff.
I have 4 recordings of it on my phone.
Wow.
And, but it's like Ghost Hunters. Like it's moments, it's long periods of silence. It's dead quiet, and all of a sudden you hear like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get that on the radio. Yeah. Should we give it to Troy Kwan?
Troy Kwan.
Troy Kwan could edit that shit out so we could get to the meat of it.
I have it on my email. I can just forward it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's listen to Roland snore.
What, is he going to get pissed if I do this?
Roland snore.
Roland, Jesus, that scared me.
Snuck up on
you going to
me.
get mad if I do this?
Go for it. Your car will be towed.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm really serious. I'm not going to send it if you're going to get mad.
Is this Angry Panda?
All I hear is gay, gay, gay. What was that?
Oh, my God.
See, I can do that.
You got to watch Roland.
No, seriously. Is this going to make you angry? Because
No.
I won't send it if it'll make you. I swear to God, I won't send it.
No, this is fine.
Are you angry today?
No, he's mad.
What happened?
No, I'm not Joe.
What happened today?
Wow, you're Angry Panda today. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm not going to send it.
No, you can do it. No, that's fine. That's not that.
What are you mad at?
What are you mad at? Is it us?
No, nothing to do with
Is it
fear.
him?
No, nothing to do with fear.
Oh.
I can tell you've been in a pissy
maybe.
mood since we got
Yeah,
here.
what-
today.
is it me?
happened?
What
You were-
happened?
You were all giggles in the fucking cab
Yeah, what
on
happened?
the way over.
You look pissed.
What happened?
He is.
You know
Do you
why?
know what it is?
Yep.
Is it worth talking about in the air?
Yep.
Go ahead, let's go.
Does it have anything to do with?
No.
I just keep fucking looking over there.
But you would assume.
Yeah, what you could assume.
I just want to bring it up on the air.
You don't?
No.
Oh,
What
that
it-
sounds
is
juicy.
it work related?
Whoa.
Sort of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Roland, let's get into this.
Is
What happened?
it management?
No.
Is it one of our coworkers?
No.
Not technically.
Somebody in the building?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it a lady?
No.
Is it?
It's just when you're joking around the office and somebody you don't know whacks you in the back of the head thinking it's all right, I'm going to grab your fucking throat. Don't fuck with me.
Wow.
Don't fuck me. Yeah. Oh, we're just joking. I know who the fuck you are, you dumb motherfucker. Go fuck yourself and fuck your stupid kids.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow,
But
Roland.
other than that, I'm fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, Roland doesn't fucking play.
I know.
In the
That's
end,
why I
man,
was
he's the
scared to bring up
scariest
the
guy
snoring
around.
No,
thing.
when you joke around, it's fine, but when you smack a person in the back of the head.
Well, how did it go down? What happened?
Yeah.
In the office, joking around with Mars and Sal and some other guy who Mars works with was like, yeah, whack. Right back in my head. I was like,
Shit.
Who was it?
You're choking someone out.
You start choking him?
No, I was choking, grabbed his shirt, said, what the fuck are you doing, you dumb motherfucker?
Wow.
Nice.
Hey, he struck first.
Yeah, he did.
So I went,
Who is it?
You don't fucking
Don't
roll.
name names on the
Well, he's one of Mars's coworkers. In his department.
Yeah, someone waxed me. I was like, fine. And then
How long ago did that happen?
An hour or so.
Damn. That's why he still got negative panda energy.
Yeah, you do have negative.
I could tell he was mad when he came in during the break, and I was like, "What are you
Yes.
doing tonight?" He's like, "I don't fucking know. I gotta go get dinner with my friend." And I was
all
like,
pissed.
"Oh, you're, you know,
Yeah,
something
joke, but
happened."
just when someone whacks me back in the
Oh,
head,
yeah.
I turn crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You want me to go take this guy on?
Oh, no. I send my message loud and
You
clear.
need him worked over a little bit?
No, I got it. I'm good.
You got it?
Yeah, I send my
We'll
words
take
to
care
him.
of shit for you.
But what about
Fucking
Have
rest some
Anthony
head.
breathe on him and give him that fucking throat cancer he's got.
Yeah. Oh, no, like Joe could play that thing. I'm not mad at that. I mean, that's nothing. No.
All right, let's play
I
that.
love you
Joe.
guys, so that's
Well,
fine.
I wasn't. I want to explain this to you because you were
I know,
an
it's not
incredible fucking host last night. Really unbelievable. I'm serious. I'm so grateful. And I, in fact, told my mom, I said, this guy from the show is so nice. He's let me stay in his place.
And my apartment is clean.
And
I just have a dirty desk because it makes people
super
angry.
clean apartment. Smells good. Like, I don't mean like it smells good like it would smell, but I mean like it smells like fresh and rosy in there.
Ooh, nice.
But
laundry smell.
Nice.
Laundry smell.
But the only reason I taped it, you snoring, was not to be like a devious cunt. Like, I'm going to tape you snoring because it's embarrassing. I taped it because I was like, just in case the guys know that he already snores and this is a joke, I
You'll
want to have
have it.
this on tape.
Very
And
good.
if it's not cool, then I won't do it. And then as soon as they said, oh, we all fucking know that, I was like, okay, well, I have audio of it.
I know. My mom recorded me before my brother, so it's like it's
I'd love
it's
to
out
hear
there.
it.
And you always wake up when I'm trying to record you.
Yeah,
you're
because
paranoid
because
when
I
you're around
sense
me.
Well, I sense you
I
when
think
you're
he senses me.
Yeah.
He'll sort of wake up
Yeah.
and
Who do
turn
I-
his head real fast
Yeah.
at me.
Who do I forward this to?
Sam.
What's your email?
Let me write it in.
Well, we might.
Dickbag at.
I have 4 of them, but the 4th one is the best one. That's the most consistent. Like,
So let's just
nice.
go with the fourth one.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
And you can, if you listen closely, you can hear me laughing in the bed. I was sitting there really laughing, and then I got up at one point to like try to come in the room to record. Or not come in the room, but stand in the.
Oh, Joe, what's that about?
Stand in the door with a hammer like Sling Blade.
Yeah.
A little
problem
middle middle of the night visit.
Yeah.
Oh.
My pants were down, so I couldn't.
What do
I
we
was
got
afraid I was
here?
gonna trip.
Oh, what do we got here?
Well, why don't you come on in, Joe DeRosa? Roland taps
Did you
this
send
corner
it?
of the bed.
Did you wait till the message
Yeah.
loaded?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
before I go to bed, I do my yoga. I hear people downstairs talking. I just scream at them to shut up.
Yeah.
And I
You
go to
can't
bed.
scream if you're doing yoga.
Well, that's my version of yoga.
You talk.
He's all angry during yoga.
You yell crazy things when you're sleeping sometimes too.
Oh my God!
You heard all this?
Yeah, I didn't get that
Or
on
just
tape. I
night
was so
terrors.
nervous.
Do they have night terrors?
What was he
Yeah,
doing?
I don't know,
Love
dude.
a
It
good
scared
night
the
terror.
shit out of me, though.
What's going on at Roland's house, man? What's going on in his mind? Fuck his house.
Yeah, he like yelled out some mumbly shit when he was sleeping, and I was like, yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Bruce.
And he also does like, I think you can hear a little bit of it here. Like you snore like the way like the Three Stooges snore. Like when you exhale, you're literally like.
Does he have sleep apnea?
I think you might be a candidate for it, but I think you should get checked, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you
slept
got
through it. I'm good.
You got a hard snore because you don't snore.
Hard snore.
You don't snore consistently, which is what would scare me about it. It sounds like it gets disrupted. It sounds like disruptive. Excuse me, like you're breathing and then all of a sudden it gets
Stop breathing.
interrupted.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's like
That's
some
apnea. That's sleep apnea. Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah, it's fine.
Good
Well,
thing.
I don't want you to die in your sleep, man.
I won't. The alcohol will preserve me.
All right, we'll
Do you have it there?
Yeah, I'm just scanning through it.
I think it's 2 minutes, but I think there's a good amount on there. I kind of like the tension of the
right.
silence.
Yeah, I
before
kind of want to hear it.
Wait, the whole track's 2 minutes. Fuck it.
play
Let's
it.
just go with it.
Let's go with it.
We'll fill up the dead air.
because it
Let's go
does.
with
It feels very Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
No, it's from the bedroom, so.
It's not that far. Yeah, okay. It echoes because I have no furniture.
Oh. Okay. Just. Waiting. It is Ghost Hunterish. Where is it?
It's coming.
Oh, man. That's ghostly.
I think there's more.
He should have got up and went to the door.
I have one from the door. Hold on, I'll send.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, let me see.
Like a... Bill's just laughing at himself. I don't know.
That might be it for the. I don't know. There might be a little more at the end. I can't remember.
That last one was pretty loud from the other room. Jesus Christ. Holy
This
shit.
one, this other one, yeah.
How did you sleep?
I didn't
fucking sleep
I did.
with
I
that
slept
going
for
on.
like 90 minutes.
He
Wow.
sounds possessed.
That's a racket.
Or it's like an animal sleeping.
Wow, dude.
Holy fuck.
I slept
That's
for
a
like
creepy
90
snore.
minutes. I just was too lazy to shut the door. Like, I just was like, fuck
Yeah.
it, who cares? We got this far. If I would have shut the door, I would have been fine.
Wow.
Damn. That's loud.
Yeah.
This is the one from the door, so it's a little louder, I think. Did we miss any, Sam?
No, not really.
All right. Waiting. It's very intermittent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not like one of those
That's when he stops breathing.
consistent snore
Yeah, that's
guys.
why I think you should get tested.
AIDS? It's always AIDS. Poltergeist.
Yeah, you could use that noise in monster movies.
Yeah.
It's
That would literally scare me. Like, I would be scared in the room. It's nighttime. You're hearing... Shit. Frightening. Petrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And?
I think there's a little more.
Okay. Just tracking through Roland snore. Are you talking?
Did you say Bruce?
Bruce. It sounds like... It's very animal-like, yeah.
I know, and it sounds like he's talking during the exhales, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's like whispering in tongues or something.
Yeah, and speaking in tongues.
It's all the people pissing me off throughout the day.
All right.
Wowie kazowie.
Yeah, I felt violating if I would have like actually gone in. I was standing in the bedroom for the first one, the doorway in the bedroom for the first one, but my shadow was just getting projected on the wall, and I was like, if he wakes up and sees the shadow, he's standing in the door.
That is creepy right there.
Yeah.
You two just scaring the shit out of each other. Holy shit.
But dude, fucking credit to the iPhone and the VR recording app. I was recording that from the bed in the bedroom. You were around a wall in the living room on a couch against the far wall, and it still came out that fucking clear. That's amazing.
You gave him your bed.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he wanted the couch.
And fresh sheets.
Fresh sheets.
What a nice host.
That is pretty
New
nice.
towel.
New towel. Nice. Soap without pubic hair?
He's got the pump.
The pumps.
Oh, man.
He's got the pump.
Nothing wrong with the
Wow,
pumps.
the pump soap.
Yeah, because I don't like bar soaps. They freak me out.
Nice.
All right, we'll take a break. Joe, what are we promoting again? Caroline's around Memorial Day weekend. I know that.
Caroline's, yeah, the Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. I will be there. 3 shows. Please come out to check that out. My web short, also starring Anthony Cumia, will be debuting that week on the Warner Sound channel on YouTube.
I saw it, and I thought it was very funny. Joe DeRosa is hilarious.
You were hilarious.
Oh, sir, you were hilarious.
Thank you.
I love how maniacal you are. You're just like fucking... You're so into it. It's great.
So, so that's coming out. I'm also doing a part of a fundraiser tomorrow night in Jersey for with Vinnie Brand for the Salvation Army at the College of New
Human
Jersey.
Fund.
The Salvation
Before
Army.
Christmas?
You know,
what help do they need?
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't know. With the homeless, I guess.
With the homeless, I guess.
It's like a nice thing to do.
You need new kettles and
Nothing
bells.
wrong with having
holidays.
a nice thing to do, Joe.
Yeah. You know,
I don't know what the Salvation Army does. Food and meals?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
Yeah, food, clothes, things like that.
They closed the They closed the homeless.
They closed the
homeless. Clothe.
Yes, give us some clothes.
Clothe the homeless.
Clothe the homeless. Clothe the homeless. Clothe the homeless. We're putting clothes on the homeless.
With no hooves.
It's so funny.
That is so
Roland,
bad.
you're in a better mood?
Yes.
All right.
All
Don't
right.
smack Roland in the back of the head or you're fucking going to get killed.
Yes.
Remember,
Roland's like that lion with that baby by the plexiglass at the zoo. You're fucking evil. You see that one, Joe? It's great.
It's awesome.
It's protecting its baby?
Oh, no.
Or a baby.
Punch that up real quick.
It's amazing.
It's like the video of the day yesterday.
Oh, no.
It's a lioness. Apparently, these people took their kid to the zoo dressed like a fucking little zebra, and this lion wants to eat this child so bad. It can't even deal with how much it wants to eat that kid.
Jesus Christ. Why do they leave the kid sitting there?
Because it's funny.
the glass protects them from the...
That's how I feel when I want pizza.
That fucking thing is...
I would imagine...
You know what it would do to that kid? Oh, my God.
It'd be a wrap.
One fucking... Yeah. Look how big that mouth opens up. It could just take its whole head in there.
Yeah.
Big dumb baby just sitting there, dressed like a zebra. I love that clip.
Who are the assholes on YouTube that dislike something like that?
How do you dislike? Well, those are the people that think it's cruel and terrible.
Okay,
I read some of the comments. It was pretty good. People were just like, what horrible parents letting their child sit there while a lion's trying to eat it.
It did freak me out a little bit, to be honest.
There
I
was
don't mean to be
something
a
that
pussy.
seemed a little wrong about it, but then you realize it's like the kid doesn't care and the glass is there. It's not going to... You know, if that glass breaks, a lot of people are in trouble.
That's what I was thinking was, what if the glass broke? You'd just be kicking yourself.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
for the
It
glass
wasn't
to break.
worth it.
Here's something that Sal just ran in. We have no idea what this is.
I hope it bombs.
Okay.
Don't get the panda angry!
That's not a panda.
Oh, no.
Sorry, dude.
It's okay.
That's not a panda.
What was that?
A gorilla.
Or a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Roland's referred to as an angry panda because he's cute and cuddly, but then when he gets upset, he's
I thought we did the angry
deadly
panda
and
with you. It
vicious.
wasn't you?
No, it's
Me?
Papa.
Who made that? Who made
Tom
that?
Papa, right?
Tom Papa.
Who made that production?
Sal?
It sucks.
Oh, you think so?
It really was bad. Like Sal's normally pretty good at his job. I do understand, but that was really bad.
Oh, no.
That
He's
wasn't
tried.
good.
He hasn't even been around that long, so he couldn't be that good at his job.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
boy.
true.
I mean, when you really... Facts are
He
facts.
tried. He tried. You
I'd
gotta,
get rid of
you know.
him if I were you.
Yeah, maybe.
Not a bad
Maybe we
idea.
made the wrong decision.
Not a bad
like
idea.
Taking him on board.
You definitely made the wrong
Back
decision.
to intern.
No maybe about that.
Yeah.
Definitely fired?
Yeah, dude.
I
I
didn't
can't
like-
believe he's made it this far.
Yeah. I didn't like the way it was voiced.
Right.
It sounded amateurish,
A little bit.
the voice. And the lion at the end. I don't
You know, the thing's
trying too hard.
The thing with these bits is they need to have a visual quality.
Yes, yes.
The audio needs to leap off.
Paints a picture.
Right.
Paint picture.
Paint a picture. I
Yeah.
wasn't getting anything
Rookie
there.
shit.
Yeah, that was
wasn't-
rookie.
yeah.
It was amateur. It was fucking.
And this ain't amateur hour.
It was college radio at best.
This is the biggest fucking radio show in the world.
Exactly.
So.
All right.
Okay. I see that. Sal, back to the drawing board for you.
Why don't we take a break? We'll continue. Roland's good. He's thinking about Bruce. Everything's fine, right?
All right.
Someone sent me a file of She's the One from the other night.
Yeah, they have it on YouTube, the whole entire show.
Who's doing that?
There's one guy. They do a 4-shot camera shoot for all the Bruce shows.
He's allowed to do that.
Not really though, but we all know who it is. I mean, you email him, he'll send you like.
But Bruce isn't making him take the videos down. Really? It was a 4-camera shoot of the song I really enjoyed the other night.
Promotes the show, so people go see it. Bruce.
But thanks to that guy who sent me She's the One.
Bruce. Bruce.
I think Mother's Day is coming up. We know that, right? Joe, help me out with this, please.
Yeah, man.
What are you going to do for your mom?
I'm going to buy her things.
Are you going to give her a lame card you picked up from the gas station?
Absolutely not.
Who picks up cards at a gas station?
Losers.
No one is the answer.
No one.
So why is it in the copy?
Well, it's...
we all pick up lame Mother's Day cards, but we hope to find something that we can relate to.
Yeah, I know.
I always feel guilty, though, because I'm like, oh, fuck, that's beautiful, but I didn't write it.
I write my name I sign it really quick and shut it and shove it in the envelope because I feel weird when you read, like, the sentimental stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
I feel like I have to write something.
Well, I write
something. Because I feel guilty.
Yeah.
If you just sign those cards, it's like, oh, you didn't really put any effort in this.
No, I write something. I mean, but I'm saying, like, I write it and then it's just, I put it away quickly. Like, I can't look at it.
Well, we're not suggesting you get a card for your mom.
Oh, well, then that's...
Well, maybe you should, but then you got to, like, pump it up with something. No card. This bastard Steven Singer doesn't want you to buy a Mother's Day card?
He's got you covered.
Doesn't he understand people could do both?
It comes with a card.
No, not really. It's a tiny little thing that says, hey, this is from Steven Singer.
Yeah, but you get your shit across.
Yeah. Joe, you going to take her out to the same old dinner at the Pickle Garden? It's in the copy.
That's
isn't that terrific?
That's my dad's favorite restaurant.
The
So we go
Pickle
there
Garden?
on Father's Day.
Yeah.
That's not a big Mother's Day spot. My mom likes the Corn Hutch.
The Corn Hutch?
Yeah, that's her place.
The fact is, guys are stupid when it comes to this stupid stuff. Did you know it's your job to buy a gift for your wife? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just thought my 2-year-old could go to the store on his own and figure it out.
No.
No, I didn't know that,
No,
Joe.
you got to do it, Opie.
Oh,
She's your wife,
really? So you got to buy it for your wife or your kids. This is very important. So what are you waiting for? What are you going to do? Take our advice. Head to Steven Singer. You know Steven Singer?
I hate StevenSinger.com.
Do you like him, though?
I like him.
I kind of like him.
Which is why I don't like saying the web address.
I think it's time for him to drop the I hate part.
Yeah. It was like when Primus Sucks in the 90s.
But they didn't suck, right?
But it was for the fans to buy.
Right,
It's like, oh, come on.
Well, trust me, Steven Singer's not a rock star. He's a Jew. He's a Jew.
Oh, boy.
But he has fresh-baked cookies when you go in there.
Oh, boy.
I got a fucking ring recently. That's right, I did.
Yeah?
I go there for
What kind
fucking
of ring?
engagement rings.
What kind of ring did you
Somebody
get?
else I was helping out. But I said, you know what? I got a guy. His name's Steven Singer. With beautiful girls in there. And fresh-baked cookies. And wine and beer, if you like. Oh, yeah, and nice diamonds as well.
Wine and beer?
Whatever you want, Joe.
So you can go tie one on while you're shopping for jewelry.
The only weird thing is if you have to take a leak, you either have to go across the street to the Starbucks or you have to, like, go around to the back, go through another door, up the stairs like you're fucking doing a drug deal.
I hate Steven Singer.
I don't know why he doesn't have a bathroom for his customers right there. That's
Now
my
I
only
get
complaint
it.
about this
now
guy.
I get the website.
Yeah, now I
Now it
understand the
makes
hate. You have to sit there with a full bladder. Oh, yeah, he's going to make you look like a hero. That's where we're at. So easy. We don't even know what we're talking about yet. We're 5 minutes into this. What is it?
This is like the one bourbon, one scotch, one beer version of this read.
I'm getting to the hook. He has a beautiful selection of gifts, Joe. Perfect for Mother's Day. Here we go. This year, he's really come through. Steven has a beautiful brand new Super Silver Argenia Mother and Child Diamond Pendant. I went online because I wanted to be informed.
Yeah?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Did it say
I
to
feel
say
guilty.
that?
I did. No. I was going to give him a little extra, and then I realized, you know what? I really didn't go online.
Bullshit.
But maybe I should and check this thing out because
Yeah.
we're talking about it. It's only $149, so whether you're shopping for your mom, your wife, or your mother-in-law, Steven's going to make this Mother's Day so easy. He's got a great selection of gifts for all the mothers in your life. Visit Steven Singer Jewelers, the other corner of 8th and Walnut. Make sure you take a leak before you get in there. Trust me on that.
That's right.
Or call them toll-free at 88. A lot of cleavage in that place.
At the Steven Singer.
A lot of cleavage.
It's in a great part of town, too. I like that part of Philly.
Nice,
Quite
right?
a bit. Yeah, seriously.
One of the first banks in America is right down the street.
And it's a bar now, I think.
Is it?
Well, there's a bar right in that area that's called, like, Savings and Trust or something.
Yeah. And it's an old bank.
Yeah, and you go in and it's the coolest bar I've ever been to in my life.
Right. Very good.
Probably shouldn't be plugging that right now. In the middle.
It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And left at the beginning of this read, and he's back. He's like, what are you guys doing?
I just looked up and I realized, like, oh, it's still the read. Like, I thought you guys were doing the show, and I'm just sitting here, like, looking at my computer.
I figured this was a way to kill a few minutes.
Not bad.
I so want out of here today.
Opie.
I so want out of here today.
I'm so
All right,
tired.
where were we? We're talking about banks, $149. Where were we? I did that part. Making Mother's Day. Okay, he's making it easy. Here we go. Steven has a great selection of gifts for all the mothers in your life. Oh, yeah, the corner of 8th and Walnut with the fucking bladder thing. Okay, good. Or call him, 888-I-HATE-STEVEN Singer, or online with free shipping. That's key. A lot of these fuckers are killing you with the shipping costs.
Yep.
IHateStevenSinger.com. That's where you can see the child diamond pendant thing with the mother attached to it. And check out the brand new Mother's Day, Super Silver Argentino. That's right, I didn't mention that part. Diamond pendant. Steven Singer is going to make your Mother's Day shopping so easy. So go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Yeah, all that shit. Hey, Joe, Mother's Day. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
You know, I'm going to buy my mom things.
What are you going to buy her?
Well, I was thinking about getting a card at a gas station.
No, don't do that.
Really?
No cards, sir.
Not from a gas station?
No.
What about from, maybe a drugstore?
Yeah, you should do that.
Okay.
Go early, or you get the shitty cards.
All right. I was
the guys that aren't quite right with their poetry, it's a little off. I'm a last-minute guy. I'm like, oh man, this poetry is missing something.
I was gonna buy it on the way to her house.
Yeah, of course.
For dinner and fill it out as I was driving.
And
is that not the best way to do it?
And she could tell that because it's all smudged when she opens it up.
Yeah,
the ink is still drying as she's reading it.
Yeah.
Let's not do that, Joe.
All right. Then what should I do?
Well, instead of the usual flowers suck. Until we talk about flowers, then flowers rule. But right now, flowers suck. Let's be honest with each other.
I was going to get her a card with flowers on it.
No, don't do that, Joe.
All right.
But next hour, that might be a really good idea.
Okay. All right.
Next hour, that might be a great idea.
Ooh.
But right now, flowers suck. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jewelry, it suck right now.
Jewelry sucks?
Gold dip roses right about now suck.
They do?
Yes.
All right.
Next hour, those could be the best ideas.
But what doesn't suck
yet for
now?
Mother's Day? What doesn't suck right now, thank you, Joe, is berries.
That you eat?
Yeah.
All right. I agree. I got nothing against berries.
You sound skeptical.
No, I just didn't
Watch
know
how we turn this around. Berries, yeah, it
where
sounds a
we're
little
going.
weird. Mother's Day berries, what?
Yeah, what is that?
It's Sherry's berries.
Sherry's berries?
Sherry's berries, yes, that's right. They are giant dipped strawberries.
Ooh.
From Sherry's berries.
I'm listening.
These enormous, mouth-watering berries come dipped in white milk and dark, chocolatey goodness.
Okay.
I can barely say chocolatey, but it's in the copy.
Right.
And topped with chocolate chips.
Ooh.
And one of those, like, decorative swizzles. You know you know what a decorative swizzle is?
I know exactly what a fucking swizzle is, my friend.
And then you throw some nuts on there sometimes.
Okay.
I actually gave my mom some of this for her birthday.
Did you?
Yeah, she ate them all in one sitting.
Hey, every day's Mother's Day at Sherry's Berries.
That's right, Joe. Go to berries.com. You know how to spell berries? Because they want me to spell it for the people.
BERRIES.
Berries.com. Very good. Then you click on the microphone and type in the code Opie. Know what that's about? They want to know if their advertising's working.
Right.
So please help us out. If you go to Sherry's Berries, make sure you do that. Click on the microphone, type in the code Opie, O-P-I-E. Mom, wife, sister, and friends, the juicy berries are the perfect gift for all of the wonderful moms in your life. Plus, you could double the berries for just $10 more, Joe. That's right. Show how much you appreciate her love and hard work. Order now for Mother's Day. Sherry's Berries, starting at $19.99. Call 866-FRUIT-0, the number 2. Got that? 866-FRUIT-0, the number 2. Or even better, visit berries.com. Click the microphone in the top right corner. Type in Opie. Go to berries.com. Very important. Click on that microphone. Type in Opie, O-P-I-E. Hurry. This offer expires tonight at midnight. Sherry's Berries.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Joe DeRosa was obsessing about the Reservoir Dogs scene that he was talking about earlier in the show, and he found it. We were all sitting around in the diner, and what was he actually bringing up there?
He's got it. Sam's got it queued up here to the night the lights went out in Georgia. That's what we're trying to figure out exactly what he says.
Right.
And we missed a couple really good lines here. I just listened to it.
Okay.
That are really funny.
Pop that. Let me hear this. I love this scene.
What I heard the other day? Heartbeat, It's a Love Beat by Little Tony DeFranco and the Franco family. Man, I haven't heard that song since I was in the 5th fucking grade.
When I was coming down here, the night the lights went out in Georgia came on. I ain't heard that song since it was big. When it was big, I must have heard it a million trillion fucking times. This is the first time I ever realized that the girl singing the song is the one who shot Andy.
Wait, you didn't know that Vicki Lawrence was the one who shot Andy?
I thought it was the cheating wife shot Andy.
They said that at the end of the song.
I know, motherfucker. I just heard it. What are you talking about? I must have zoned out during that party.
All right.
I never caught that at the end when he goes, I must have zoned out during that part before. I never caught that at the end. That's fucking great.
That's so funny. Chris Penn, right?
Yeah,
that's
Chris.
What it is,
Yeah, sure.
Because he's got the other. What's the other brother's name?
Michael Penn.
Michael Penn. Yeah. Chris Penn's fucking. He was great. God, was he fucking?
He should have
good.
been in more stuff.
I know.
It's
really
so sad that he died.
Yeah.
He tells on the Reservoir Dogs DVD, he tells these stories in the bonus features about Lawrence Tierney, the guy that plays Joe. These crazy stories about him inviting him over his house and stuff. And I was watching it with Burr one night. We were laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah.
The guy's charisma is just leaping off of the... You feel like he's there talking to you in a bar.
Wow.
He just has that kind of personality. He's laughing. He just seems like such a great dude. Very sad, man.
I gotta see that. I've never seen the commentary like that.
Oh, dude, his fucking delivery, it's great. They say it at the end of the song. I know, motherfucker, I just heard it. How about when they're driving in the car and he's talking to that guy at the restaurant, and he's like, he's an immigrant, he's a Mexican, he's a wetback, he's a friend of mine. He's fucking, the way he just throws that away.
That is fucking great.
You're under arrest, sugar.
Took some of that wacko glue and put it on his penis. Wacko glue.
Amazing.
Yeah,
you beat this fucking prick long enough, he'll tell you start the goddamn Chicago fire. That don't necessarily make it fucking so. Come on, man, think.
That's another one Jay Moore does fucking really well.
He does a great Chris Penn.
Oh, dude, how good is that?
What happened?
Chris
Penn is amazing. Fucking great, yeah.
I don't have it with
Out
me,
of
dude.
the fucking blue.
Daddy's coming down here and he's fucking pissed. Oh, I got to bring it in here. I was at a diner. I opened for Jay Moore a couple months ago, and we went to the diner at the casino, and I told him the Buck Angel story.
Oh, I saw that.
And we started talking about it, and I videotaped Jay Moore for like 7 minutes doing Harvey Keitel telling me how to fight a transsexual man. Dude, it is one of the funniest fucking impressions.
Jesus, put that up online.
He's good, man, yeah.
People love to see that.
I don't know if he wants me to use. I taped it, and then I showed it to him, and then he goes, He goes, you should play it on Opie Anthony. I go, okay. And then I played it for him, and he goes, you ruined it. You're laughing too much. I'm like,
you do have a loud laugh, Joe.
It's a compliment how funny it is. It's making me laugh.
Hilarious. But then you can't hear some of the lines, Joe.
What do you want from me? What do you
want?
want?
You're trying to listen to George Thorogood. You laugh through the whole thing.
George Thorogood.
Did I ruin the Thorogood?
Funny story.
It's a good story about the landlord.
Pay the rent and, and have it. Then he goes to the bar.
Where he's going to get the money for the rent.
Fucking great.
Yeah, it's a fucking hilarious story.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on with Ashton Kutcher? I just saw his mug on TV.
Yeah, what is that?
He's in trouble again?
Yeah.
Allegations of racism. What is that?
He's kind of dumb, isn't he? He makes a lot of money, though.
I think he's an idiot.
He just they're gonna continue with 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
Holy
it's
fuck.
Keep going?
Yeah.
He's getting 700,000 an episode.
700,000 an episode, and I'm sitting here telling the world he's dumb.
Well, what did he do? What's he in trouble
dumb,
for?
Well, this is the audio you have is the abridged version of just the offensive audio.
So what is it?
Basically, they did like a little viral video type commercial for Pop Chips. That's a mock.
What's that?
It's a mock dating website. And Ashton's playing a whole bunch of different characters. One of them is an Indian character, and he's doing an accent, and he painted his face all brown like.
Oh,
all right. Now, why is that bad? Because Indian people normally have darker skin, and if you're portraying one, why wouldn't you use makeup to kind of make the illusion better?
We're not allowed to point out the obvious anymore.
Yeah, the Indian folks don't like him in brownface, and so Pop Chips pulled the ad and apologized.
I love how that's racist, but 7 years of that fucking character on that 70s show was fine. Of that fucking immigrant being like, man, I don't understand the country.
Yeah.
That was okay, but this is fucking racist.
Oh, wow. Really? That's all it was?
And black people in whiteface, like, you know, that fucking
Like
white
what?
chicks. What is that? White chicks with the Wayans
I
brothers.
was like, what example does he have of that?
I have white chicks, the Wayans brothers.
We can't get past that because we said no to the Wayans brothers, and I know it's because they did white chicks. I just can't have the guys
I don't want
that did white chicks
Wayans
on
brothers.
our show.
There were 3 scenes in that movie that made me laugh, and I was shocked that it had that many.
Really? All right, maybe it's a good movie
I can't believe how not funny those guys are anymore. They were
Not
so Living Color was so funny.
It was great.
Scary Movie 1 was fucking hilarious. And then Don't Be a Menace was fucking hilarious. Some goddamn switch went off, and it's like the whole family isn't funny
Just
anymore.
became unfunny.
Wow.
On the other
I think
hand,
you might be right, though.
it's like I admire them, so I feel bad. I'm honestly, I'm not trying to be provocative and shit on them. I'm just like, I don't understand what happened.
Yeah, what happened to the
I
family
think you
there?
get too Hollywood.
Nobody is funny in that
I think
family
you just get
anymore.
too fucking Hollywood.
Not
man.
taking any chances anymore.
Right. Because you know too many people. You're like, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't go down that road anymore.
Yeah.
I watched the TV Land Awards when they did the Living Color.
Right.
The Honored in Living Color, one of the shows. I got like goosebumps, like seeing them all on stage again together, and Jim Carrey and
wow,
you know, David Allen Greer, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. The show was so fucking good. And then you're like, you think about the last like 3 movies they made. That one where fuck White Chicks, the one where he plays like the baby that has that has a grown-up's head or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, I forgot about that. Can we get the?
It's called like Lil Man or something.
Please
Can
get
we
the
get
trailer.
the trailer? Then we'll go back to Ashton
shit.
Kutcher.
That is the worst. Little Man.
I forgot about Little Man.
What the fuck?
You're so right, Joe.
Oh my God.
Let's look at the trailer. Make it full screen, please.
You got it.
Please, Sam. Thank you, Sam. You're the best, Sam. Love you, Sam.
In the world
Married
of
in 4
crime,
weeks.
there's no one bigger than Calvin Sims.
Stupid! You got a boot on the car and you're about to get one in your butt. Sorry, Cal.
Oh boy.
Now he's back in action and going for the score of a lifetime.
That's what I'm talking about.
But something is about to go
The Queen's diamond, it's gone!
terribly wrong. And to finish the job,
Got the diamond? I had to ditch it. Now what? We go get it.
Oh my
to
God.
hide out
I got a plan, yo.
Go get it.
in someone else's crib.
Honey.
Look, oh my God, it's a baby.
Oh my
God,
This
they
is so
went for that.
fucking bad.
Dude, listen to the music. Like,
He's adorable in a National Geographic sort of way.
And the guys who brought you White Chicks.
Why would you admit
Thanks.
that?
Fix you for you to have a good night's sleep. Mmm. Creamy.
You're drinking breast milk.
Comes a special bundle of joy.
I'm going to show you how great it is to have a dad, and you're going to show me what it's like to be a dad.
Oh.
And this summer...
Hey, yo, Percy, it's me. Cal, you get the diamond? No, not yet. I'm in timeout.
He'll be going...
Daryl, what are you doing? That's a rectal thermometer.
where no little man has gone before.
Oh my God.
Jesus, dude. Play a game of peekaboo, huh? Okay. Peekaboo, I see you. Peekaboo, I see you.
Sean Wayans.
Wow.
Good morning.
You were an animal last night. You've never done that before.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
And one for the baby. I could have sworn he just stuck his tongue in my mouth.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. It's really uncomfortable.
That is douche chili.
That is douche chili.
That is so
and here's the fucked up, the guy that plays the baby. You were in Requiem for a Dream. Before that, what the fuck are you doing?
You could have said no to that.
Oh man.
No, it's even more disturbing. That movie's 6 years old already. How's that possible?
I was dumbfounded. I wanted to comment. I couldn't speak. That was horrible.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's up there with Major Pain.
Ooh, shit, that was Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
Major Pain. He was the...
Did you ever see the remember when Martin Short used to do Jiminy Glick?
Yeah.
Did you ever see when he did one where he interviewed Damon Wayans? And, dude, it's so fucking funny, man. In the middle of the interview, Martin Short just looks at his notes and he goes, Major Pain. And fucking Damon Wayans starts laughing because he knows. He's like, I know, it's fucking...
Piece of shit.
Yeah, it's pile of shit. I know
it sucked.
I know it's coming. Here it is. Oh, here it is. This is really funny, actually.
I'm sitting here with the wonderful Damon Wayans of the legendary Wayans family. Which Wayans brother are you, Damon Wayans? I got confused. There's so many of you. Damon Ivory Wayans.
Damon Kyle Wayans. Keenan Ivory.
Keenan Ivory. Yes. Damon Ivory. Damon Kyle. It seems like it's too much for this noggin of mine to take.
That was a funny fucking character.
I love it.
Yeah, it's too low.
Yeah, it really is. It sounds sucks on it.
I'm gonna check that. I got a lot of stuff to check out because of you today, Joe. So the Ashton Kutcher, play the whole commercial. By the way, pop chips suck. You try pop chips?
Yeah, they're nasty.
They're like styrofoam.
They're fucking nasty.
They're very airy. No substance to them.
Fucking nasty.
Looking for romance? It's here with Worldwide Lovers. Come meet our bachelors.
I'm Raj. I'm a Bollywood producer. I'm looking for the most delicious thing on the planet.
I'm Nigel, and I'm seeking higher planes of consciousness. Higher planes of consciousness.
Money creates taste, and I have lots of both.
Okay, go away, James.
So, who am I? I am Dara. My name is Swordfish. I'm looking for something hot and spicy. Like Kardashian.
He's
hot.
terrible.
I would give that dog a bone.
Just
How would I describe me?
I'm an extraordinary lover. I can also, without even looking, tell you whether you have an innie or an outie belly button. So my whole life is detail. Higher, lower.
He's terrible.
Yes, I was in a milking contest.
I love poetry.
And I won it. Huh?
I'm sorry, I was holding my breath too.
This is offensive just because it stinks.
And every character is a rip-off of somebody. The fucking white-haired guy is Dieter from Sprockets.
This is Poo-Poo.
This is a
Like he's
magical
doing fucking
feather that was given to me by a shaman.
Would you like it cheap?
Poo-Poo, it's okay. They are kosher. She only eats kosher.
Yes.
And I bet they were going crazy that he ate it after the dog licked it on the set.
Oh, wow.
Your waiting room's like a freak show. Are we all in the same category?
Life is short.
Well, shouldn't get in trouble for that, though.
No, that had nothing. Like I said, it's more offensive that it just is horrible.
And they yanked the spot?
More knee-jerk reaction to fucking nothing.
So sad.
For nothing.
What the fuck?
There was no
What is
reason.
happening?
It's fucking up comedy is what it's doing.
It's fucking ridiculous,
There's
man.
no reason for that. So what?
None
He's playing an Indian guy in a montage of a bunch of shit where he was wearing makeup. Who cares?
That's why guys like Tarantino are the shit. Where they're just. I saw an interview with him once where he goes, people tell me all the time. He goes, I don't understand when people say you can't do stuff.
Yeah.
He goes, people say it to me all the time. I'll tell them what I'm going to do in my new movie, and they'll be like, you can't do that. It's offensive. He goes, go fuck yourself. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And he fucking does it, and he operates outside of the system. Like nobody can fuck with that guy. And
That's so tame.
Didn't Spike Lee say he used nigger in his movies too much? The word.
Yes.
And he got all like, and Quentin's like, fuck you. Because you do.
Right.
Gives a shit. Makes the movies funny. Come on. That fucking
Spike Lee is so hateable.
That scene with the fucking with the wolf coming over. Imagine not being able to fucking use them.
I really was like I'm a fan of a lot of Spike Lee's movies, and I was a big fan of him for a long time. But like this whole thing that he just did, where he like tweeted out. George Zimmerman's address.
The wrong address.
It was like, dude, are you out of your fucking mind? What are you doing?
Anyone else would get in a lot of fucking trouble for that.
Yes.
They certainly would have got kicked off Twitter at the very least. But
it's
because
like
it's Spike Lee, I guess he gets to slide.
Gets a pass.
Yeah, regardless of your. This is what kills me about that. It's like regardless of what your opinion is in that whole discussion, it's like. Dude, you don't take vigilante tactics.
Yeah.
That's vigilante shit. Like, that's like, we're going to go find this guy and pull. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you going to find him to and have people discuss things with him?
I'm amazed.
For violence.
I'm amazed there wasn't more outrage.
What, are you really? Are you really amazed?
Well, I guess not. After a while, you're not. But, I mean, you should be amazed, I guess. I mean, way more should have happened to him.
I can't take just the entire state. And it goes back to what we were talking about early on with Romney and Obama. It's like both sides of that coin make me fucking sick.
Yeah.
On one side, it's guilty, bleeding heart white people trying to supporting somebody that they know isn't effective in getting done what they think needs to be done or whatever, but they're so fucking guilty and stubborn that they're just going to keep supporting this person. And then on the other side is just empty-headed fucking white people thinking that a guy like Mitt Romney is really on their side or actually gives a shit. It's so fucking ridiculous. Meanwhile, both of these fucking guys have the same exact. It kills me when Romney goes, "Obama couldn't fix the economy, but I will."
Oh, will you?
Will you?
Yeah.
Will you,
How?
Romney? Yeah, exactly.
It's easy to say that. They all do, both sides. It's easy to say that.
But that's all it is.
So easy.
You just got to hope you're in office when the economy swings up.
Right.
Because the president isn't doing shit to help the fucking economy.
David Mamet wrote an article where he compared the Bush administration to the Kennedy administration. It was unfucking believable. He was like, Bush gets blamed for Iraq, current war in Iraq. Kennedy was responsible for Vietnam. Bush was in bed with the oil companies. Kennedy was in bed with the mob. Bush stole the election in Florida. Kennedy stole the election in West Virginia. It's all the same horseshit.
Yeah.
None of it matters. The only thing that matters is if when you and I meet at the water cooler, we can get along and like work together and respect each other's opinions.
Yeah.
And it was the best fucking breakdown I've ever heard of it. Outside of the Carlin thing about how he doesn't vote or whatever.
Yeah, that's a great one.
But, it's, you know,
we're the best president in history might be some guy that's just fucking broke in the middle of fucking Nebraska somewhere, but has no ability to become the president. It doesn't have the money, doesn't have that, but might be like the best guy for the job.
Yeah.
We always get the choice of the two guys that have millions upon millions of dollars to throw away. Millions.
Yeah.
And there's no, it's like really, the guys have, so the prerequisite is you have to be fucking loaded or be able to raise a fuckload of money to be president. I think it's just bullshit.
It's just so ridiculous. And the whole shit now, too, where the Republicans are bitching about, and I'm not saying this to attack the Republicans or to attack the left. I'm just saying it to say it's just the same horseshit. Like the fact that the Republicans are going, well, Barack is, he's boasting that he killed Obama.
Yeah.
He's proud of it. It's like, that's
Osama.
What did I say?
That the president killed Obama.
Oh, sorry. Bin Laden, I meant to say. Excuse me. It's like that's what you guys fucking do. It's like
all sides do the exact same thing.
It's two tattletales.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. He did it. No,
Ooh,
he
look
did
what
it.
he's doing.
It's just like when Zeppelin got busted for stealing all those songs.
Right.
And when they would interview Jimmy Page, he'd be like, Robert said it was fine. And then they would interview Robert Plant. He'd be like, fucking go talk to Page. He's the one that did. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
They made those songs their own, though.
They fucking stole them. They're thieving fucking limey pricks.
But
I love Zeppelin as much as anybody.
I think back then it was acceptable.
Yeah.
That's the only argument I have on that.
They don't give any
I think a lot of those guys coming up, they would listen to the blues. They were obsessed with the blues. They'd find these obscure blues songs that mainstream America didn't really know yet, and they would redo them.
Here's the truth of the fucking matter.
They didn't give any credit in the writing credits.
Who gives a shit?
They did
And then Page also stole songs from the Yardbirds, his former band.
Yeah, that's true.
And just made them Zeppelin songs.
Maybe he wrote them for the Yardbirds.
There was a lot of argument that he was only co-writer.
Like what song?
I don't remember because I don't know Zeppelin's catalog well enough to be able to.
Yeah.
I think you'd have never heard those fucking blues songs anyway. No one was ever going to hear fucking.
That's what I mean.
Some guy fucking. It's been a long time since a rock and roll. I've been alone.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it doesn't mean it's okay to steal it.
But
yeah, it does.
I'm saying those.
No one would. It was gone anyway.
But
if a tree falls and no one's there to hear it.
Oh God.
No, a band like Zeppelin brought a lot of those songs to light. That I think Ant's right. That were just completely buried.
But they didn't give the guy credit or royalties
on
it. That's the shitty
Yeah,
part.
that is the shitty part.
What upside is it for them to say we didn't write this? Makes you look like faggots. And back then, the band had to write their fucking songs.
Right. Makes you look like faggots. You know why? Because you're a bunch of fucking faggots. And that's why I'm angry about it.
And they should have bought one less castle and do the right thing and use that money to take care of the blues guys. The old
and
blues
I don't
guys.
mean, by the way, I don't mean faggot as gay.
Exactly.
Before somebody
Are you sure,
fucking-
Joe? Are you sure?
We just used that word
I'm not-
in the context that I used to use it with my friends. You know,
We're all
like
friends.
Richard.
How pissed would you be? Okay, now listen. I didn't love.
Did we play the Spirit song for you yet?
By who? Led Zeppelin?
Well,
oh boy.
Did we do this?
That's
for
a
you?
great one.
No, what's the Spirit song?
Oh my God!
Play that fucking thing.
Can we find that really fast?
Please play that fucking thing.
You want to hear Stairway to Heaven before Stairway to Heaven?
Oh yeah, I've heard this.
Holy fuck!
Fucking thieves!
Holy fuck!
It's ridiculous that it's the same fucking
What was
song.
the name of the Spirit song? That came. We did this whole bit. It came
Here
out
it is.
before Stairway.
All right.
There's 100 different Spirit songs.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, you guys broke the guy that did this.
We
right?
were kind of. I don't know. I take pride in the fact we were the first mainstream show that did this.
Do you remember who did it?
We did this years ago. What was the name of the Spirit song? Somebody help me.
Let's
help
see.
me, Jesus. Help me.
I'm looking.
That's it, isn't it?
Help me, Jesus.
I'm looking.
Huh?
This is a remix.
Song similarities. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The song was called Taurus, I think.
Taurus by Spirit.
And then it was Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
sir.
Listen to this.
Okay. It's hilarious.
10 years after you quit smoking,
Oh
you risk
boy.
That's Stairway to Heaven. We could all hear it.
There you go.
All right. This is Taurus by Spirit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You haven't heard it yet.
Huh?
Plant Page said we don't need all this nonsense.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We'll just go to the riff.
We'll put our own shit in.
Right. Stupid flute.
Fucking Ron Burgundy, Anchorman flute.
We're gonna do an hour. Next time you're in, we're gonna do an hour on the flute.
Ron Burgundy,
all right.
Anchorman flute.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Flute.
Okay. This is good.
How do they live with themselves? You can't. There's not even an argument here.
It never gets old. It never gets old.
How do they sleep at night? Stairway is their biggest song. People say Stairway to Heaven is the greatest rock song. It always makes #1 on everyone's list, right?
Fucking thieves.
That's hilarious.
Jesus.
They just really fucking ripped that riff right the fuck off.
They said, fuck you, man.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I hate to say it, because I love Pearl Jam, but they have a song that is just jacked right off a fucking Tori Amos song.
Really?
Yeah, Given to Fly by Pearl Jam is jacked right off of an old Tori Amos song.
I'm not too...
It's one of her popular songs, or what was one of her popular songs.
Really? This is a new one?
Amos.
I would imagine it's hard to come up with something completely
But she
original
doesn't
if you're in
care.
music.
I mean, like, she's never bitched about it.
But you hear it.
Oh, dude, it's what fucking Tori Amos song? No, like anybody's gonna know. Sorry.
It's true.
Cornflake Girl. Was that Tori Amos? Who was that?
Which one is it?
That is you fucking
Cornflake.
queer.
I just remember that title. I don't know how it goes. I swear to God. Cornflake Girl. I just have a Rain Man fucking thing.
What
with
was that
some
song
of the
that
shit.
was fucking exactly like Lady Madonna? That what's his name did? Fuck.
Yeah, I know. We just I don't know.
Yeah. Oh shit, fuck. I can't think of the name of the band. It was that fucking guy.
Here's one. Let me look it up.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, damn it. Yeah, everything.
Hold on, I got a good one.
Offspring, thank you.
Oh, right.
Yes. Offspring does a song that sounds exactly like Lady Madonna.
What song?
Let's see. Which song is it?
We have a whole disc of this stuff somewhere.
Yeah. Which song is it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they'll give it to me any second.
It's Obla Di Obla Da, and they do Get a Job.
Oh, is that it?
But isn't that...
Oh,
that's,
right.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
that's
Obla
not
Di
a
Obla Da.
Beatles... I always thought Get
Sorry.
a Job was an actual Beatles cover.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No. That's hilarious.
I thought that was a cover of Obla Di Obla Da.
No.
Offspring, Get a Job.
It's-
Listen to this.
Offspring, Get a Job.
Oh, my God, those fuckers.
Yeah.
Jesus. I was...
Friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. He tells me
Did you sing more?
This is exactly...
Wait when it kicks in.
chick in the worst kind of way.
I wish this guy would sing more annoyingly.
She sits on her ass, he works his hands to the bone.
This is Obla Di Obla
Yeah,
Da.
Life Goes On, right? It's called Obla Di Obla Da, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then...
You gotta say, I won't pay, I won't pay
Oh, my God. Fucking rats.
It really is.
Fucking
Isn't
rats.
that unbelievable? So, I'm being reminded by RJ. Spirit finally had it and went after Cheap Trick. That was a famous lawsuit.
Cheap Trick?
Cheap Trick did The Flame.
Why did fucking Spirit get ripped off so much?
They have a song. This is a really famous one. Cheap Trick had that huge hit, The Flame.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is Cheap Trick, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
This song bites.
I remember this one. Yeah.
Remember
Take
this
it down.
song?
Let's take it down.
Totally. I had this record. I got this record for Christmas.
And Sam, find Nature's Way by Spirit. This was a famous lawsuit. Spirit finally said, you know what? Fuck everyone.
Another night slowly closes in, and I feel so
Yeah.
Sucks.
touching heat freezing on my
Let's try to get to the hook, and then we'll go to Spirit.
Right.
Is that good enough?
I'm going crazy.
We'll get to the...
Right.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me.
You were the first, you'll be the last.
This is Arena Rock,
That's
right?
pretty much- oh, yeah.
All right, now go with Spirit.
All right, I
Nature's
guess
Way.
Nature's Way.
Spirit's like, you fuckers, we're suing everybody. It's the same fucking riff.
Nature's way, something's wrong.
Hilarious.
It's nature's way.
Poor Spirit, man. No one bought Spirit albums.
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
It's nature's way of saving you.
I remember this song, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Over you.
Sound amazing?
I got a good one. I think I've actually mentioned this one on the show before, years ago. Pull up Sister Golden Hair, please, by America. We just need to hear the verse.
Sister Golden Hair.
This is a great tune.
This one, too?
Yeah, I kind of like this song.
Yeah, this is a good tune, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Parker Jr. and Huey Lewis, we know that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That was a big one.
This is another one that nobody talked about this one.
Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed.
All right.
That's all you need?
Now pull up Green Day, Scattered.
All right.
No, Green Day wouldn't do this.
Oh, boy.
Not Green Day.
No, they did.
No. I don't know if I ever heard this one.
Let's just wait for the verse.
A little heavier.
Wow.
I tried to make it.
That's a little loud. Just a little more energy.
That's hilarious. We'll cover it up with, with volume and energy. Wow, that's a good one.
Joe Satriani and Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Yeah, he sued him over that.
I think you lost that one, right?
I think so.
Huey Lewis won against Ray Parker Jr., didn't he?
And then there was a famous one where John Fogerty, what was it? He had to sue himself.
Yeah,
because he ripped off CCR when he was in CCR. But he wrote the song, so it was like...
Yeah, his company.
He literally had to sue himself. That one was really confusing.
The record label, he left CCR.
Old Man Down the Road, I think it was.
Yeah,
and,
he went CCR and went solo. The record label sued him for saying, you're ripping off the Creedence sound. We own Creedence. You're ripping off yourself. But we
Because it's him.
We own your old self. So he had to go into court and defend why his solo stuff sounded different from Creedence.
Right.
And he actually brought a guitar into the courtroom and had to show everybody, look, the Creedence songs do this and my songs do that.
But he was the creator of both. Just amazing.
It's a fucking
lawyers.
Fucking assholes.
That's one of those classics, it is him and his brother, and they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
That's like an Oasis thing, where it's like... I found a fucking video of Oasis. It's too long to watch, but...
You find good shit.
Dude.
You really do.
You gotta...
When you
thank
find this shit, can you text me? Because I'm bored at home babysitting.
I tweeted this out.
Help me out.
I tweeted this out. I wrote, I always thought I hated this guy, but it turns out I actually love him. And it was just a 12-minute video of the lead singer of Oasis doing, asshole things in interviews and in public. I was...
it's a montage?
Yeah, I was laughing so hard.
Can we get a piece of it before we leave?
Yeah,
if it's good, we'll put it on our Facebook page.
I think Liam's the singer. Liam Gallagher.
Liam or Noel, I don't know.
They really are assholes.
And you don't like the band.
No, I'm not a big fan of Oasis. The whiny shit.
Yeah,
Champagne Supernova.
So type in Liam Gallagher's greatest moments or something like that. There it is.
There it is.
That's the funniest moments.
He went, are you singing So Sally Can Wait? No, I was. And I said, yeah, I reckon you should fucking sing So Sally Can Wait.
Right, which is the truth? Did he write that lyric?
Yes,
or did you? Because
he said, and he reckons that I was, But he said, all right, let's just say, for argument's sake.
Right.
So he alluded to the fact.
They're fucking arguing who wrote the lyrics. They're two brothers.
I said, no, and he said, well, you should do.
So what were you singing at the time?
He was singing. I don't know. I was singing. I don't know. I don't know.
So which one's the asshole?
I don't know.
The one on the right. This is the first clip.
Right then, who's first then?
Accepting an award.
It's got to be you there with that weird haircut there. How many haircuts you got there for? I'd like to thank all the people who voted for us. I thought we were going to win nothing, you know what I mean? To say, you never know these days, you don't. I come because, you get invited, you know what I mean? And, and if I wouldn't have won anything, I'd smash the gaff up.
What do you think is the worst fashion mistake someone's made? Have you seen someone that's so so fashionable and is really doing your head in and it looks hideous?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Oh, you
I had The Darkness on my show on Friday. Whoopee.
And I asked them if they wanted to ask you a question.
Whoopee.
I have to say, I am a bit nervous because I've seen some interviews and I've seen what he does to journalists.
Leave it there, just you tell me what they said.
We're massive Oasis fans. Does he like the darkness?
Do I like the darkness?
Yeah.
I like that first song when it come out, and then they said something about me. No, I couldn't be arsed with him now. I can't wait to bump into him one day. Apparently he lives nearby.
Yeah.
I like that silly song that they come out with first time. It made me laugh.
That made me laugh. That song made him laugh.
And then he got a bit serious and started getting a bit big for the boots. Started slagging off the boys. So no, what's the next
You're being hyped as the best band around at the moment. Is all hype true?
Yeah.
It is.
The
Good.
best band about today on the planet. It's a fact.
Do you have to be feeling something every time to write?
I've got to be honest. I can't write songs about being young and unemployed and being 21 because I'm not. You know.
Why you write songs about me being 29 and very good looking? There's a lot of bands out there styled and that, and you can see them a mile off like Coldplay. You know what I mean? And you know they don't buy their own clothes. Yeah. And they should. They should buy Pretty Green.
What about Coldplay?
Coldplay. What about them?
Do you like Coldplay?
All right.
Just okay.
All right. They don't do it for me that much. They're not rock and roll enough, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're all right. They live all round the corner from me, so I don't say too much.
They're neighbours.
They used to come round and, you know, give me a paper cut or something.
You sound
paper cut or something.
Such. That is bullshit.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
That's pretty good.
I know.
Yeah.
It goes on and on.
Good for him though, because I think that's how he is.
There's a clip where
He's
wins
not
it.
fucking acting.
No, I love it, dude. There's a clip where he wins an award, and he's doing it just to piss everybody off. He's getting booed, and he's fucking wiping his ass with the award to the audience. And I'm like, that's fucking hilarious that he's doing that. He knows how to piss everybody off, and he's just running with it.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying that Coldplay isn't rock and roll enough. Oasis was kind of wimpy at times, right?
You know what's funny? After I saw this, I started going through the Oasis catalog and listening to stuff, and they were way better than I ever kind of thought they were.
I like some of their stuff, absolutely.
Yeah. I thought it was all ballads and stuff, but it's not.
Maybe I just don't know enough about the band.
Yeah.
The band?
The band.
All right.
It's a fact.
Joe,
Yeah.
we're going to start our weekend. Thank you for coming in today, all the way from Philly and sleeping on, in Roland's bed. He gave up his bed, had a little sleepover, had to deal with the snoring just to come in here, and we appreciate it. Make sure your mom knows we're thinking about her.
Thanks for having me, man. Seriously, guys.
Yeah,
this was
Joe,
such
you're always a fucking pleasure having Joe on.
Absolutely.
This was such a welcome relief and break from everything at home.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate being here.
Very stressful.
And we got, Caroline's Memorial Day weekend sort of around there?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, I'll be there, and Warner Sound channel on YouTube. Pilot's coming out that week.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
Remember, you know what? Gold dip roses are all the fucking rage.
Right.
You know what?
They're all the rage, man.
I think that's the move on Mother's Day, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think you should send your mom, like, I don't know, chocolate-covered stuff.
Oh, well.
Or flowers, or some dumb pendant.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
But before, you were saying...
No.
But I heard before...
I told all the people what I was going to do.
Oh.
I said an hour later, trust me, it's going to be the shit.
Oh.
Guess what? It's time for the
time
good
for
shit.
the shit.
This is the good shit for Mother's Day.
Shit.
Here's a question, Joe. What's the most important holiday?
Mother's Day.
They're supposed to guess Christmas.
Oh. Well, I Christmas, because I also get things.
Not Christmas. And then you have to and then you have to guess Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day?
Not Valentine's Day.
Mother's
Day.
Mother's Day. Jesus. All right. Mother's Day.
Do you love your mom? Joe loves his mom. I can
do.
tell.
Yes.
He's made some sacrifices to make sure mommy's okay.
Love my mom. It's a fact.
Big mum. Fact. 100% fucking fact.
Steven Singer, we're talking about the famous gold dip roses, of course. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We like these roses for sure.
Yeah.
Lots of different colors, by the way, besides the gold dipped rose. It's the perfect gift for mom, your mother-in-law, or the mother of your children. A real long stem rose dipped in 24 karat pure gold. The gift lasts forever, and it's only $69. That's $69. Steven Singer's real long stem rose comes shipped in a beautiful gift box. Yeah, they have a nice display with this thing.
Yeah.
And the personalized Mother's Day card.
Oh, geez, over there. That
It's a
sounds
wonderful
nice,
gift.
dear.
He comes up every holiday with a bunch of them for us, and I pass them around, man, and people seem to really, really like them.
The gold roses?
The gold roses, but they have different colors, Joe. You want to know about the different colors?
Gold?
You could choose from violet pearl.
I don't understand.
What does that signify?
I don't know.
But wait, it's a gold rose, but it's not the color of gold?
The gold rose is like that's the one of his main ones, but he's like, you know what, maybe people don't like the gold dip rose. So he's got other colors for
But they're
people.
gold dipped, but then he accents them with the various colors.
Oh, but I've seen ones where they're just gold dipped.
Yeah. Then
And then
there's
he
just
puts
the
colors on them
classic
after.
gold one.
Gotcha.
Right.
Pearl symbolizes admiration. He decided that, I guess. He's decided what the colors mean.
It's
I've never heard
admiration.
this before.
It must be
Fucking
nice.
fact.
This guy is full of himself.
I love him now. Fucking fact. Admiration. You fuck.
But he's full of himself.
Oh, yeah.
All these colors, he's deciding for us what the colors mean. Thank you, Stephen.
Stop.
Peach symbolizes appreciation. Really? I didn't know that.
It never,
he made it up.
It never has symbolized
All right,
that.
good. He made it up.
Steven Singer's a liar.
How about, Stephen, they're going to go to your website and they're going to pick the color because it looks cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the classic...
nice color.
It's like, I like Peach, but I don't admire her very much. I'm in a quandary.
And the classic all gold, which symbolizes respect and eternal love.
Oh.
No, no, man. That symbolizes rich.
That symbolizes
That does.
cash.
That symbolizes I
Gold?
got some of that money.
Money, gold
Motherfucker.
roses.
Listen to all of us, please. IHateStevenSinger.com. Our jobs depend on this. Go there and order some shit for mom.
Wow.
Order now and get free shipping. The perfect gift from the best jeweler in the country. Call 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER or go to IHateStevenSinger.com. That's right. Order your Mother's Day rose now. Do it. It's a fantastic idea.
Fantastic.
IHateStevenSinger.com to check out the roses for yourself.
I'm looking at them now.
Thanks, Joe.
The Opie and Anthony Show is pretty much over. But if you feel like sticking around, after O&A Live is next.